we already on?
Oh my gosh, I didn't.
Have we just been on?
I didn't
Oh,
fix
no.
the cameras on the welcome screen, so it looks so bad. We're gonna hang on.
Cat,
Hey!
hey, stop that.
The one page I can look at. Hey everybody! Oh my gosh. Welcome back. We took a time off to make sure we knew what we were doing, and
It worked 100%.
we're
Yep.
really good at what we do. Total professionals, total experts.
Can I just say, since we were talking, I have opened up nothing from my D&D stuff that I need on my other monitor. Oh my god.
Guys, we're really good at this. This is what we do. We are all professional streamers. This is what we get paid for. This is our day jobs.
True. Day job.
Anyway, hey everybody, welcome to Performance Check. We're glad to have you here tonight as we return to Ozamore. A few announcements. Tonight's a giveaway night, in case you didn't know.
Ooh, I
Um,
didn't know.
We've got this. I'm not going to be able to show it very well. This is a zombie mini. Because, you know, it's a very good addition to any collection because you always need dead things. Always need zombies.
Dead.
It's in keeping with the Christmas theme
Yes.
and
most
other
Christmas
winter
thing that I have.
holidays. There
yeah.
are many.
Well, if you go with if you go with the Christian Christmas stuff, it's about Jesus. Jesus is your first zombie.
Oh, what?
Don't hate me. That's just
Really?
the gospel.
If we're being technical.
Does that mean that Eve is the first Frankenstein because she was made with a body part of another person?
Ooh, yes.
Yes, it does. And that is canon
Righteous.
because I'm in charge.
Dear Bible, you need an
The
edit.
Pope will remember this.
The Pope.
If
Oh,
Pope
man.
Francis is watching this stream, hi.
Sorry, Father.
You into Twitch, bro?
Dude.
Yo, you play Fortnite?
We're doing so well.
We're a little goofy tonight if you haven't noticed. Other things, we are going to have to take, not next week off, but the week after, the 28th, we will not have a stream because we're not going to be around. It'll be Christmas week, I'll be gone, Nick will be gone, and I won't be able to stream that day. Other things, if you're into a lot of D&D, there is Ready to Roll on Wednesday. You can watch it here, or you can watch it on Patrick's channel, Morgantho6. It's great. I have some evil plans that Patrick doesn't know about, and it's going to be shenanigans. So be ready for that.
Oh boy.
If you show up.
TPK.
If you are here and you're not caught up, you should have watched the recap video on YouTube. If you didn't, that's your own fault.
I watched it 2 days ago because I
Oh,
need
good.
a refresher.
But no, really, if you haven't watched it and you want to catch up, go watch it. It takes like half an hour. You'll miss the first hour of this, but like, what are we gonna do in the first half hour? Just be ridiculous as we
Shopping.
go. Shopping. Yeah.
So much.
We're trying to get through the shopping quickly. I think that's it. Right? Am I crazy? I think that's all the announcements that we have. Other than if you want gaming streams, we're gonna have those. Friday will be a gaming stream. I'm gonna try out doing an extra gaming stream every week on Friday nights. And then Saturday is Star Wars Saturday, so if you want to hang out, come hang out. I'm gonna try and get this to work to get our intro video be a thing. So now we're gonna jump into tonight's episode of Performance Check. So last time was a big wrap up of a lot of stuff. You guys finished hunting down Malello and his accomplices, stopped them from performing the ritual of the risen beast, and re-established a calm in the area. There is no longer the threat of the creatures and beasts in the Gawena wilds to become monstrous and dangerous and super magical. So, keeps bouncing around. This is weird. We are now coming in. There has been a decent chunk of downtime for our players, like a full month basically. So we're gonna go through what everyone has been doing, but first we're gonna talk about like right after you guys finished up in the cave. Everybody is dead except for Bison. Let Bison go. He went off
right,
on
yeah.
his own ways and things. You traveled back to the sea with Pangata to say goodbye, or she returned to the ocean. He did transform into a seahorse to leave, just for Vigris. A itty-bitty, little teeny tiny seahorse.
Oh, wonderful.
To the point where, like, Vigris barely even got a glimpse.
Hey, he's got good perception.
Yeah, but Pangata had to kind of walk out into the water a little bit so that the seahorse could, like, actually get out into sea, and so it was, like, she was at least a good, like, 40, 50 feet off when she turns into this minuscule little seahorse, plops into the water, and Vigris just kind of goes, I think I saw that. It didn't look like a horse. It looked more like a seahorse, I guess, is what it looked like. Yes, it looked like a seahorse. Yes.
Good. It's like, you know those animals that look like something else, but they're named similar to something? Like a pineapple doesn't look like an apple or taste like an apple.
Or a puffin. Looks and tastes nothing like a muffin.
Huh.
Have you been eating? You've been eating puffins.
Not
Not with us.
Mm.
You can't hear that.
Oh yeah, that's in your head. You just say it out loud. That's right, that's right.
He's talking to himself.
If I may, did Janono get a good look at the seahorse
Yes.
with his?
With your elfin eyes, yes.
Do
Um,
that now.
Yeah, she gives you guys each a farewell, a goodbye, and she leaves you each. She reaches down into the sand and she pulls out these itty bitty little seashells and she takes a little scoop of ocean water, whispers a little thing to them. She hands one to you. As something to remember her by. And when you need some help, you can break it and it will give you some help.
How do I
What do you
break
mean?
it? In half?
Do you
Yes.
just break it right there?
Don't do it now. She kind of just like, "Ah, I can't help you anymore. You are in your own ways. I must return to the sea to keep an eye on the goings on there. So please don't die or mess up too bad. Because I will be a little ways away. It will be hard for me to
Won't.
help you.
Definitely never will mess up. Nor will we do that other thing you said that I've already forgotten. Die! We won't die either.
Die, yeah.
She kind of nods and looks a bit like, alright, this is gonna end poorly. As she goes off, turns into a seahorse and swims away. You each have one of these little shells from Pangata. I will not tell you what they do until you use them, or until you identify them.
only we had a wizard who could,
Oh, do you want me to?
I mean, I would if I could, but I can't.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll identify it.
So this is essentially, if you break this shell, you get bardic inspiration. For the next 10 minutes after you break it, you get a d8 to add to a roll of your choice.
Just one time?
Yes, just one.
Can I split it in the other way? Just kidding.
Wait, what?
Level.
Cool. Well, I believe at this point is when your downtime somewhat begins. We'll start with Denono because I know that the stuff he wanted to do starts not when you reach Uziko, but before. So Denono, if you would like to tell us a little bit about what you get up to.
Yes. Well, so Denono is wanting to improve his armor as we had tried to before, but it wasn't really much better. So he had heard of some of the creatures in this area that had perhaps a tougher skin, and so he set out with a little bit of help to kill a couple of these creatures and take their carapaces to create an organic set of half plate. And so on his way, he of course then was lagging the group, and so returned to Uziko on his own with the half plate in the bag of holding. Or rather, it's not half plate yet, but with the carapace.
The pre-evolution of half-plate, yeah.
Yeah. On his way, he did have a bit of an accident, attempting to stay hidden and in the trees. At one point, he did fall and break one of his legs. So it took him a little bit of time to make it all the way back. He was able to heal, but it was, healing pain versus setting bone and getting things straight are a little bit different. But he did make it back.
When you roll a natural one on your luck check for how it goes.
But he did make it back, and with the time remaining, he was able to craft this set of non-metallic half plate.
Ooh.
I think that's.
What does it look like?
But he got healed. Like, he got properly healed, so he no longer is limping.
What does
No
the half
longer
plate
slowly
look
down.
like?
Yeah, what color is it?
What
Is
color?
it pulsing?
Is it like shell?
Yeah, like
Yeah, so I mean, it's made of this hard sort of exoskeleton shell, right?
Ooh.
But he certainly would have dyed it to fit more with his style. So it is mostly brown, but with green accents in places. And being made of a near bone-like material, it is a little bit, I'd say, jagged cut.
Ooh. He looks like a beetle.
Does he have those horns, like the
Ooh,
shoulder horns, like
yeah,
the evil
dude.
ones?
Oh, do you have a helmet
Uh,
too? Helmet with the horn coming out?
Just one
I-
horn?
I- Yes, it is a stag beetle horn that comes
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a
that
hair
beetle
cross
horn.
from Pokemon. Like...
It's just a little jagged. It's not like peaks and whatever. It's
Cool.
but a little spiky.
A little bit. Made from Ankeg therapist. Cool. I think the next person we'll move to is Elias, because the remaining two do a lot of stuff together. So Elias, if you'll please tell us about what you've been up to.
I need to reread every single thing.
Sorry,
Damn, that's so
surprise.
smart.
Well, first of all, I'm buying tons of scrolls. Not tons, but 2 or 3.
Wait,
and then
you're buying tons of what? Because I heard girls.
no,
And
no,
that made me
scrolls.
very concerned.
Scrolls.
Okay.
I mean, magic scrolls.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
One of them is a dark vision one, and I'm gonna enchant a silver circlet for store, and I'm not giving it yet until as a surprise before we leave. I'm giving it to him, but I'm keeping it for now. It's like a little silver, like Lord of the Ring elven silver, like really things, silver circlets.
Nice.
And then shoot, what did I do? Oh, I do. I make potions. I do business, lots of business to make money because I'm broke and I spend all of it. Again, buying scrolls.
And
Being a
that money you're
wizard
gonna
is
give me for
expensive.
the leather to make those things for you, right?
Oh, am I giving? Okay, I guess.
Oh no, you're right. I'm paying for the stuff you wanted me to make for you.
Yes.
My birthday, make me things.
Yeah, Torek. I'll give him my those alcohol fruits
Yeah, that's fair actually. I
for
take that.
payments.
Yeah. Yep.
Done.
I'll give. How many
him
of those are there?
2.
2? Okay. 2 left, really? Damn. I thought there were like 5.
I only have 4.
4. No, I want all of them if I'm making all that.
I was
8.
planning to.
8
I'll plan to make something better for you in the
Okay.
future.
Okay. 2 drunk bears.
Blue elven grapes.
Oh, sure. Whatever.
And then
Continue.
and I'm gonna ask Denono quick. Just like going to Denono with a little bit of berries and fruits. Denono, here's fruits for you.
What do these fruits do?
It's just regular fruits. Normal fruits. I just have a favor to ask.
Oh,
Can I keep my skeletons in your bag?
oh. Yes.
Can I
I
put?
mean, it is. I feel like it is everyone's bag.
Okay. Are you sure? I want to have 8.
Yeah, we have room.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. I hug him and give him kisses on cheek and put the.
Do you like get a running start to do that? Or you
Like jump up
yeah,
on him.
jump.
Okay.
I put the breathing bubble in and then just dive into the bag of holding.
Oh
What?
no!
What?
No!
Excuse
That's
me?
really smart.
No, what have I
But
done?
he can't get himself out of it. You can't reach for yourself if you're already in the bag.
Shit. I leave I hold the end of the bag quick.
It's also. Is it not like a time stasis inside of that kind of space?
No, it's the
Meat
same
still
time.
ages. Like things still age in there.
It just you
Remember
cannot
the,
just breathe.
the troll penis from Critical Role?
Yeah.
Or the orc skulls or the
And I have 8 skeletons in there. I keep them, I dress them nice and well, and I give them each bow and 10 arrows each. And I every morning before leaving an hour early, I dive into the bag, put the ropes outside, and then dive into the bag, cast a spell to refresh the spell, and then come back out. That's what my morning ritual. And then I got an hour break for short rest to arcane recovery. So I use 2 spell slots to refresh 8 skeletons. So I only use 1 right now.
Okay, that is going to... Thank you for letting me know that, because that will take
Yeah.
a couple hours of your
Yeah.
travel time every day. It's going to make you travel slower anytime you
Well,
decide to do that.
It's a minute casting, but my recovery is an hour. Arcade recovery.
Okay.
So you don't
I guess,
have to recover, but you can.
Yeah, I can if
We-
I.
Could
I
we
guess
also not
also
have waited
if
to
you're-
start the ritual till we were in Uziko?
Yeah, because you don't have the bag of holding while you are traveling.
No, this is something
Yeah.
that he has to do every single day to keep control of his
Yeah.
skeleton.
Every morning I have to do. I'll get up an hour early.
But
Well,
No,
you
you-
only have 2 skeletons right now, right? Like when we're leaving, the immediate leaving from the
immediate,
thing.
yeah, but I'll keep.
So
Once
when
I
we
get
go,
the
you could
Uziko.
have your 8 skeletons once
Yeah.
we're in Uziko. We don't
Yeah.
need to travel with 8 skeletons.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
keep
'cause you-
piling bones in the bag, and I'll keep casting it.
yeah, remember, I did not come with you while you were traveling.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
do it like at the end, like very end. I have like time for it. Imagine this is end.
And I mean,
Also,
I guess if you have the bubble of air breathing that lasts for like an hour, you could conceivably just jump in the bag, do the spell, and do the short rest while the rest of the party is traveling and they're
Yep.
just carrying you in the bag.
Yep.
So I guess unless something
is-
happens first thing in the morning, this is something that I now have to keep track of. There's a wizard in a bag.
I know there's a way to potentially break our game with this, and I don't know what it is yet, but we're getting
We
there.
put the bag into a portable hole. Wait, no.
No.
Phew,
that's
it
how we wind
exploded.
up.
Gosh.
But you
Okay.
also only get 1 arcane recovery per day.
Per
so
day, so yeah.
It is
Yes.
using a resource.
Yep. And I
Alright.
buy a breastplate and then 2 scimitars. That's it, I
Okay.
think.
Cool. So, yes, if there's ever a day where you don't do this, please declare it, because you will get your arcane recovery, you will be present during the morning, but you won't have control over your skeleton.
Yeah.
So, this is something we'll
Yep.
need to keep track of. Oh my
Do
god.
they, just because I don't know, do they stay alive still? You just lose control? Or do
Yes.
they...
Yeah, I
like-
just lose
okay.
control. They were still
Oh.
alive in there.
It just
It's
means
like
that the
nothing.
second he hops down by himself, they attack. So,
Yep.
Just get my tube on and go into this incorporeal nothing alternate dimension.
so if he misses even like an hour late, it is cage match in the bag of holding with skeletons.
Cage match.
It's also not a large space. It's not a nice big room for them all to hang out in. So if you go in there, it's like being stuffed into a sleeping bag.
Hell in a cell.
It's a mess.
Sorry.
This is a messy solution, and there will be repercussions. There
We're
will
all
be
gonna die to these
repercussions.
fucking things. You'd be like, no, I got my skeletons to save us. Wait, did I do my ritual today?
I don't remember.
I will say, about 3 weeks in, a couple weeks after you arrive in Uziko. Oh, I should specify this other thing too. You guys, for the time that you are in Uziko, in the meantime, while they are trying to sell the estate and then use the money for other things, you are allowed to stay in the Whetstone Manor. That is where you guys are living for now. When you head out, you know, they are trying to sell it to somebody so they can use the money to, like, basically recuperate and help the victims recover. But it's a little bit hard to sell a mansion where a whole bunch of, like, serial killer stuff went down, so it's taking a little while. But that's where you guys are living right now.
Even the best mansions stay on the market for a while. It's fine. There's not a huge number of buyers. You just gotta wait for that right price.
Yeah.
Although 2020, that thing would be immediately swept up and used for like commercials and like, oh yeah, come tour a haunted house.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
So that's where you guys are living currently. You don't have to pay for an entire month stay at an inn. You're not bumming out. You're not sleeping on Lycom's couch. Yeah, that's where you guys are at. The furniture is a little bit small, but there is a singular bed that is large enough for a taller person.
What?
So,
It's perfect size for me.
but yes, for you, Elias specifically,
Oh yes.
a couple weeks after you guys return from Aziko, you get a letter that I am sending you right now over Discord.
Better.
Yes.
Ah.
Thought I
To
wouldn't
Elias
have-
from Thorak. Do you like me? Check yes.
You can choose to read it for stream or not.
I'm not gonna read it.
Okay. Just so you know, this is something that you do
Yeah.
receive.
Okay.
Cool. I think we'll go first to store and then to back. So you guys are both doing a little bit together. So go ahead, store. Tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about what you're doing.
So, initially on the ride home from Southwold, Store will sort of talk with Thorak about plans for reforging sort of the plate mail that he found from the Myrmidon, to sort of sit over and look cooler on top of the Zhahir chainmail. Like, plate mail does have chainmail under it, so it's just incorporating a lot of things together. But that obviously won't start until we get back to Aziko, and nothing else Store does matters before we get back to Aziko. The first thing he does when arriving in Aziko is Store writes a letter to his mom, just to get that out of the way. And then we'll start working on the armor, and he'll also tell Thorak about his plans to try infuse it with a little bit of the holy magic he's learned from Cord, or gotten from Cord, to just sort of blend that in. Description of the armor, it's sort of this like dark, like gray plate armor with like blue inlay, and it does have a few like inscriptions on it. Yeah, looks really cool.
Awesome.
And the entire time
Um,
too, because Thorak hasn't had a big thing to work on. So when you start talking, he's just like, yeah, and starts like trying to like sketch something out. And, like he is 100% in for you.
Outside of working on the armor and working on the armor, because the letter would only take like an hour. Store will train at the Temple of Cord, just sort of taking on any challenges that they can throw at him from there. The big reason for that is, one, Andrade is always about new challenges. So he's constantly seeing how he can push that. He will also research, and I'll look up the exact wording I used on this.
It was great wording.
The windiest place, the fieriest place, and the earthiest place. Because he knows we need to visit all the elements for Denono, and that's his only starting point. I'm just going through
Goes
my
to the
list.
local tavern and looks up his Ask Jeeves.
He goes on Yelp.
Yelp.
With any remaining time between that, Store will be drinking, with the idea of drinking in as many different bars as he can.
Ooh.
See, I can get through it. I got a month. I can probably get through every bar in this city.
Is he going back to Orange Moon? With the 3 ladies?
Oh,
Yes, he would have gone back there, but
Ooh.
I don't know if he would have run into them.
No,
live-
you don't run into them there, but there is a moment when you're like at the Temple of Cord when you look over and you see Aaliyah, the main girl. She's there like on a date with a guy who came to like place bets on a fight that was going down. She definitely notices you and she goes like, "Hey, hi."
I would. Store would respond. Store's also, because all of his armor is being like reworked, is training without armor for this whole thing.
which makes the whole thing a lot tougher.
Ooh.
And very sweaty, very shiny, very.
And makes the whole situation with Aaliyah there awkward.
Probably more awkward for the guy that she is with.
Oh, yeah.
So he kind of seems to be a little bit clueless and doesn't super notice. He's definitely more watching the fights that are going on.
Oh my gosh.
In terms of researching these places, roll an investigation check, please.
Investigation. This is gonna. What's my investigation modifier? Oh, okay, it's
Super
not.
high.
It's not as bad.
Super
It's
high.
a nice big ol' 0. 5.
Nice. Yeah, you spend like the first day that you spend doing that, you're just so sore and stiff from all the stuff you were doing at the temple and then working on the armor. It's a lot of physical stuff all day, so you're very, very tired. And you basically just fall asleep in the library and don't learn anything the first day, and kind of sets you up for failure as you continue to go on. You do read a little bit about the different elemental planes, that they are respectively the most fiery, airy, earthy places that are possible, and that it's very hard to get to these places. Though there are gates and portals to them that occasionally appear all over. You
Okay.
also get not 1, but 2 letters. Let me get these.
Ooh.
What? 2 letters?
Damn. At least one letter's starting to look pretty shitty, no?
I know.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what do I do with this letter? It's so sweet. I don't know what to do.
You can choose to read them on stream or not. You also can choose to have nice conversations with your party about them if you wish. People in the chat want to know these letters say.
Yeah, okay.
People on stream want to know what these
read-
letters say.
I'll read the first one because I'm pretty sure the first one is from my mom.
Okay.
It's store. It sounds like you've been up to a lot. I'm not surprised you're getting involved with the council over there. Anyone with half a brain would recognize how capable you are and beg you to do work for them. I'm glad you found some friends. That thorax sounds familiar. Are you sure you weren't friends with him before? And if you're defeating cults, which sounds incredibly dangerous, is, quote, a little wizard, end quote, really gonna be okay in these situations? And
This is the mommiest letter, oh my god.
I'd have thought you'd need a lot of beefy warriors, at least the way your father describes these things to me. I don't really understand what you're talking about with the Andrada sword thing. Your father seemed pretty pleased by it when I told him. Don't worry, I did mention how you feel better not being in the Zhahir. He didn't seem quite so happy about the horse. Says it's going to slow you down to have to take care of it, and that you'll have to hire a squire or you'll waste hours brushing and feeding and shuffling. Your brothers are fine. Darvin liked your choke. Please stay safe. I'm not truly used to having a family of men who do their best to get themselves killed. Love, your mother.
Love? Oh my gosh.
Wow, how nice.
Sorry, I'm reading the other one before I.
For my letter, after I read it, I put it in the sun and I put my hand behind it and I see, just like me. And I just and I put it back in and I keep it in my pocket.
Do we want to post that letter to like the Discord or something? Or do you want me to keep it full hidden?
I can read it, I guess.
Okay.
Ellie, my son, how are things? It has been so long since we've seen you. Have you found any work? Are you having fun? Lily is getting close to learning to walk. It begins a bit. It becomes a bit of a handful trying to keep her out of the ingredients and cleaning up behind her. It'll be bothersome, but she's so sweet. It reminds me of you. I can't even begin to count the number of times I had to pry some sort of blend or material out of your hands or your mouth. Your father was worried we had to go into some other business, or you end up poisoning yourself. Now, look at you. Safe as can be and very capable. We are doing alright with things. We weren't able to afford as much inventory this past month, what with our pockets being a bit lighter, but at least Lerot's being civil now. He's been paid. He does coming occasionally to leer with that face he's got. Anyway, keep us up to date on what you're up to. With love, your mother. Along the bottom, there's a drawn outline of a very small hand. And I put my hand over it. It's Lily's. My Lily's!
I'm gonna post these
Whoa,
letters
aggressive.
into the Discord for people who want to them. They've been read on stream.
I don't think I'm gonna read the second letter yet because that's got a lot of stuff I want to like process. I am going to send a response, which I'll write in after this
In the
session
future.
in the week.
Okay.
Sister.
Sure. I understand.
'cause
that one's a
That's
lot.
a lot to respond to.
Yep. Cool. Thorak, what do you get up to during this time?
No letters. No. Thorak is a dwarf of routine. So if he's not out saving the world, slaying whatever, he wants to be doing something always. And so once we get back to Ezekiel, he already has started like mapping out, laying out exactly how he wants to do the armor with store. And so he starts working on that. And then he develops a kind of a ritual of in the morning, he eats breakfast with whoever's around. Afternoon, works on the armor until dinner. And then after dinner, he goes around to whatever temple he can go to. And he finds stuff about Torm and that other thing, but mostly Torm. And if he finds it, wanted to get like a quick light thing, like something you could just light faster than like, because I don't have any fire
like
spells.
matches.
Oh,
want
you don't
Like
have
matches?
faster than matches, like some
faster than
wizard bullshit.
matches.
Like if he could get like
Lantern? A lantern? you mean?
Like a scroll for produce flame or something like that.
no, it wouldn't work. All right, he would find them and he would do something to them to permanently destroy them. I just haven't really thought of what.
Okay. No, make
I'll
me
probably just-
make an investigation check, please.
He'll just cry over it and make the ink
Yeah,
ink run down.
it's genius. Oh, that's not good. Which check did you say?
Investigation.
Of course, it's investigation. So that's a 6 minus 2 is 4.
Okay.
You
Now make me another investigation check.
He's gonna do it every day, so
This is just a
That's
general one to see like how
a
much you're able
12
to do.
minus 2, which is 10.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay, so you don't find out anything about that other thing.
Okay.
Find out anything about that. You spend a lot of time in temples before you realize that that's not where a lot of the writings are. There's like you'd been to the Melora temple and they had some things there. But it was mostly like scripture stuff about her specifically. So you, after a couple of weeks, you start going to the library with store, and then you kind of like break off and try and do your own thing.
An image in my head of both of us on opposite sides of shelves, both sleeping. Like, there's a shelf and I'm over here like trying to stay awake about Torm, thinking about the armor. He's over there trying to stay awake about hot things and windy things, thinking about his armor, and we both just kind of oh, go ahead.
Well, yeah, so you're like sitting there reading, nodding off and stuff, and one day you kind of get like tapped on like the forearm, You wake up and there's this kind of elderly human man, probably in his like 50s or 60s, not super, super old. He's like, can I have that? Sorry. Are you done with that book?
Am I done with that book?
Just said?
Yeah. Finished reading it. Sure, here you go.
Thank you. I'm just you're also right in front of a lot of the books that I'm wanting to look at of history of stuff. Mind if I
I'm kind of looking for stuff here too. If you wanna, I can scoot a little bit, but I gotta have, I'm trying to research here also. What are you looking for?
I mean, I've been really fascinated recently by the history of the Divine War and all the different actors and agents in that and stuff. I find it really interesting and really cool to read about.
Actually, that's what I pull up the book. That's what I've been reading a lot about lately. It has a lot of cool stuff. Hey, who's your favorite character?
Character.
Oh, it's Tor. No,
Thank God.
no. I mean, I've been reading a bit about the Winchester and Vianina. They were they were a pairing, a paladin, and I think she became some sort of holy woman herself. And they were human generals. They became more through their actions and their heroism. It's a really good story, and they're real people. They're
It sounds really inspiring. Real people who become gods. It's a
yes,
beautiful and well worth researching thing.
yes. I mean, that sort of thing happened a lot in the Divine Wars because the gods hung around for a while, and they bestowed a lot of gifts on people in a lot of positions of power and stuff. And I believe there were even a couple of people who eventually were risen to deification themselves. I believe, I don't exactly remember which ones.
Do you remember the names of those?
I'm sure I could find it in a book in here. I was just reading about this a few days ago. You give me just a minute, I can do that. Do you have... I mean, you're here researching, right?
Yeah, I got time. I am... Thorak is just sweating now. Like the underarms are fully soaked through the undershirt, the overshirt, and getting a little shaky, but trying to play it off because he would know why I'm getting shaky. Maybe I just got diabetes. I'm low sugar. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'm watching like a hawk to see if he knows what I don't want him to know.
Okay. So yeah, he spends a few minutes kind of pulling books off of shelves and looking through them. He's like, I had a purple cover. And he eventually pulls one down and he kind of flips 2/3 of the way through and he's like, yes, so it looks like there was a dwarven fellow who became some sort of lesser deity. Voland, I believe it says right here, and there was...
I think it's Volund, but
You would know better. I'm not very good at, the dwarven pronunciation.
No, it's okay. I actually, I've done a lot of research on, most beings who have become something more. I could give you some help, if you want to study with me. Maybe bounce ideas off each other.
Good to me.
Cool. Where is everyone else right now? Because we've all been doing stuff with our schedules. I know Store's in the library, but where would during this evening time, would they be home? Would they be out drinking?
Where would you guys be, do you think?
How late is it?
How late it is?
The store's probably at a bar.
It's probably 5:30 or 6 at this point. It's not super crazy late.
Probably done with the schedule by then. By that time, probably resting.
Just resting. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Wrapping
only
up.
so much armor crafting you can do in one day.
Yeah, the
That is
same.
very true. So you guys are both at home. Okay. Trying to think.
Home.
Oh geez. Okay. I'm
we
just gonna
killing him?
keep trying to get buddy with him. Who else is around us in the library?
Joel?
Make a perception
sleeping.
check.
He's
Or sleeping somewhere, or drinking because he's done with the library. Perception. 8.
I mean, you don't see very many people. You kind of like went to a corner or whatever, so you can kind of see down the two edges of this room. You don't see anybody close by. But it could be that there's people close. People are quiet in libraries usually.
Don't do it, Thorak. Don't do it.
Okay.
Oh
I want to see if I can show him our library back at our place. There's a big old
Okay.
library.
That's true. There is a library there. This is going to be, I think, multiple checks. First, make a deception check, and then make a persuasion check.
Oh God! Don't kill him.
A deception and then a what?
Persuasion.
Okay. Deception is first, so that's going to be 17.
Okay.
Am I telling you the other? Okay, I'll tell you the other.
Yeah.
And then a persuasion to get him to my place. Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay. All right. And now make an insight check for me, please.
He's so torn.
That's a
Checking
good
on
roll, but I'm scared of my insight. Oh, I'm good at insight. That's a 22.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So you can tell as you explain, like, I've got a whole bunch of other books like this, you know, at my place. Maybe we could look there. We probably looked through a bunch of these, etc., etc. But he's just kind of like, he can kind of see that you're being untruthful, but he can't exactly tell how. And so he's kind of weirded out as you're talking about this.
I'm trying to like overcompensate by like getting just too excited. Like I'm super passionate about it. Like
It's just like,
I already have it in my head to kill him. So if no one can hear us, I'll just start discussing like straight up everything I'm not able to tell anyone with him. I'll be like,
Okay.
oh yeah, my family actually worshipped Torm. We came from under this mountain. It was really fucking cool. We've guarded his legacy for years. My name's actually Valund. I'm Thorak Valund. And I'm just like going off about it, trying to ease his woes through overexcitement.
so it's this that kind of gets his attention. It's like, oh, do you then have like other records about this foreign person at your house? I think that, okay, I would, if you have more authentic, sure, I would like to take a look at these.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited someone wants to talk about it. My friends and I are renting it out together. It's all of ours, so it's not. Let's go.
Are they also of the Volund family, or
No, they're friends I found through my travels. I haven't been back to the mountain in a little while. I've been soul searching and on a.
I mean, that is.
What are those
usually an
religious
important
things
thing to
people
do.
do when they go
Yeah.
someplace? What is it called? I actually forgot. Like when you're
Pilgrimage?
religious.
Pilgrimage?
Yeah, sure, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on like a pilgrimage right now to go around. I've run through every temple here before I realized they didn't have nothing, and so I came to this library and found some stuff.
Oh, you tried to proselytize? To teach people about Form. Because I have to admit, he's not often talked about, so I assume that would be the goal, would be to spread the word, because...
I'm kind of trying to learn about his relationship with everyone else first, so that I have a full picture. You know, if you go to the Moonweavers people, and you try talking, and then they just, I don't know, pull a prank on you or punch you. Like, I gotta be prepared to talk with them.
Cool.
Anyways, yeah, it's right over here. Is he a human?
Yes.
Is he a... Okay.
Yeah.
It's right over here. It's just down this way.
Yeah, you're actually not super far, because the library is in the Mother's Heart, which is not that far from the Gemmed Heights, which is where you are currently staying. So it doesn't
Perfect.
take more than like 5 minutes to get there.
On our way there, by the way, there's two libraries. There's the normal library where like all the normal people books are. I don't know, like romance, I guess. And then there's my library, which is the religious text, and that's downstairs. So we just gotta go down there. But I think our wizard's sleeping, so just kind of be kind of quiet.
Can you please roll me another deception check, please?
Oh, that cocked up 20. And then I rolled another 20! Wow!
Nat 20?
Nat 20!
Oh
my
dear.
God.
Sorry.
Don't roll Nat 20 on these things.
I'm literally shaking.
This is
So-
important for him.
Yeah, but I'm scared for him.
So this guy totally believes you. Hook, line, and sinker is just like, oh, great, yes, if it's a personal library down, yeah, okay, if it's sort of a lower den, that sounds fascinating. Okay, sure, let's go. And he goes with you. The way to the basement is in like a hidden trapdoor in the office. Not like a nice staircase or anything.
But it's my own personal space and my, nat 20. Get down there.
Yeah, okay.
Get
in the
murder
Yeah, and I'm gonna take him to down there, and then I'm gonna go second. I'll allow him to go first.
Mhm.
Because I have dark vision, I don't light anything.
Okay.
So it is completely dark down there.
I see Denono raising a hand.
Yeah,
Their
would we
objection.
notice?
Oh,
If you guys
yeah.
are both resting, you're not downstairs. You're upstairs.
Yeah, but
The
we could be in the
opposite.
living room too.
Well, that's true.
There's sitting room. There's
Yeah, I don't know where we're
kitchen,
gonna be.
and it's probably close to dinner, really. So
Yeah.
After dinner, I specified after dinner. I go.
Right after dinner.
Oh, okay.
I will have each of you roll just a general luck check to see if you are
Luck.
within range to then make a perception check.
Okay, luck
So-
first.
If it's above a 10, you can then roll a perception check.
Okay, I
Denono
got
is
11.
busy doing
Thank
something
God.
else.
Denono didn't get it. Oh.
I
Okay.
got 11.
Uh-huh.
I'll roll perception. Perception 7. Nope.
Okay, yeah, no, don't notice.
Nope.
I don't even like
No.
doing bad things to people in video games. Like, this is hard.
Oh my god. No, the fruits are so good. Oh my gosh. Let's
You're
take
in
some
the
to our
kitchen
room.
making like a fruit salad.
For dessert.
Yummy, yummy. Let's go.
Yeah, you go down the stairs. You go down into the stair because there is like a stairwell. It's like a ladder down, and then there are stairs that go even further down, in the darkness. And he's after a while, you kind of hear, bit dark for a library.
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh, you don't have dark vision? Sorry, dwarfs, dark vision. I always forget that non-dwarfs, well, I guess elves don't. And I'm like trying to push him forward a little bit, like just walking behind him as I'm just saying these things. I
He's
guess
starting
elves
to
don't have
get
dark vision.
starting to kind of like get nervous. So just
Do
from, like,
I-
the tone of his
Okay, I can tell. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll minor illusion and just have a little globule of light just behind me.
Does that shed light, or is that just like
I
it's a
don't
pretty
think it
thing that
shed
you
light.
can't
Does it not?
see?
I thought it.
I don't need shed light. You can do prestidigitation.
Okay, it's prestidigitation. Oh, I press the
can have light.
digitation,
You can have light from it.
and you instantly create light. Okay,
All right.
that's the one. It's always one of them. I don't know.
So you light
gonna-
up this murder basement,
And
which
then
the bodies of the displacer beasts are no longer in there. So there's that.
I assume they
um,
cleaned it all up before we, started living in it.
They're
Yes,
trying
but
to
it
sell this place.
yes,
Yeah, so
it-
why
but
would
it
you-
is still obviously not a library space.
Dwarf. This is how dwarf libraries look.
Okay.
God. If you're gonna scream, oh my god.
What's his? Like, is he too sketched out to that he's about to leave, or is he just like at the start of like this is kind of weird?
He's more of at the this is kind of weird. He's at the base of the stairs looking into that first room.
Yeah, like I said, we're renting this space out. You gotta work with what you can. My room's the left one over there out of the 3. The left.
That's
Okay.
where Ruby was, I think.
Oh, is it really?
I think
I
so,
don't
yeah.
know.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna guide him in there, you know.
Okay.
Um,
Follows. But he's kind of lagging behind at this point,
I wouldn't let him lag behind me.
which
I'm
would
like-
sketch him out even further.
Cool. I guess let's
Gosh.
see what happens.
Murder.
He's going Dexter with this.
I'm
You've
gonna
already
start.
got him in the murder base.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
start talking more about Torm. I'm gonna say
Okay.
so. There's actually some things that a lot of people don't know about Torm. You know, there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of things just kind of messing with it. You know, my family actually used to be one of the main worshippers of Torm. You know, we were arguably about 98%, I assume. That sounds like a close number. 98% of the worshippers of Torm. And then someone sent something to make sure that those weren't there anymore. And let's say I'm the main worshipper of Torm now. I pull out my horn.
Okay.
You want a drink?
No, I'm quite all right, thank you.
Problem.
Your family used to be worshippers of this form person?
Well, they were worshippers of Torm for their entire lives.
Okay.
And now I am one of the last worshippers of Torm. And
Hence the
Did you know
possible
that-
proselytizing. Yes?
teaching, yes. Yeah, that's
Yes.
Yeah, that's in a sense, I guess, is why I'm telling you this. But hey, let me ask you a question. Do you think gods can get sick?
I mean, of the ails of the flesh, I don't... Gods can be subjected to that.
What about, do you think someone could, I don't know, mind control a god?
I believe that would only be possible by another of a higher level, so if there's a higher god to gods, perhaps. But... very difficult.
Looking at the floor right now, I look up at him. My eyes are jet black, and I cast Hexblade's Curse on him.
Okay.
Depending on if you want to initiative this, I'm literally gonna kill this fucker. I'm gonna Divine Smite everything I can pump into with my hammer.
I am going to have you roll initiative, only to see if he can scream before he dies. He is a
God.
normal,
Yeah.
totally normal dude. A single hit is going to obliterate him. It's just whether or not he can scream.
It's
I've never
about
rolled
cat
good on
hit
initiative.
points.
Hooah! Still don't roll good on initiative. That is a 3.
Rolled a natural 17. So Elias and Denono, you're in the kitchen making
Oh my God.
a fruit salad. And you just hear from the basement this "Ah!" and just cuts off out of nowhere.
Oh shit! What was that voice? Do we
I
know
am
it's
now-
from the basement?
Let's see.
You would have been able to tell that it was coming from below you, so you could
Oh.
probably guess.
Basement probably. We should go check it out. Ran over there
Okay.
and then cast light, and then just go downstairs.
Zorak, you get like you could probably have like two rounds before your friends are gonna jump through. Maybe like 1.5 because Denono is super fast.
What
We
does this
don't know.
guy? Does this guy have anything like a safety dagger on him?
Roll investigation check.
Oh my gosh! What are we supposed to do? Yeah. I'm jealous of Store right now.
I knew it was coming.
I'm freaking out. I can't do math. What's 16 minus 2? 14.
So
14.
you bend over, you start like looking through his clothes. You like crush this dude's entire abdomen, and there's like, because of like the Hexblade's curse and stuff, it's almost like you left like a black hole in him, where like his body's kind of like continuously like pulling together and imploding almost. You don't find really any like dagger on him. He's got like a couple of pencils in his pocket.
What's in the room around me?
Nothing that's
Do we have
been cleared
anything
out.
in that room? Like, what's the? Because it had like those shelves, and then it had the weird chained up area. Did it have anything else in it with the water?
We
Okay.
keep going down.
So this
I
is
have 2 rounds. Just let me think.
okay.
You have 12 seconds.
Make a decision. Make a decision.
Okay. I'm making a decision.
In this moment, we cut to Store, and he's like, "Another!" And there's
This is the
Aaliyah across
greatest
the bar,
night
just
ever.
like. Guess
Now I'm
so.
jealous of him.
So
I leave the room. And I put a locket of trickery on the door, and then go into the other room, and then wait till I hear them, and then go to leave the other room.
Okay. We're gonna have to roll initiative on this again to see whether because you're trying to like close a lock on the door and then go to another room. Yeah.
I
So
feel like I'd have enough to do that in like a round.
it'll be whether like you'll be able to close the door and lock it. It's just whether or not they see you entering the other room or not. Because the rooms are not super close to each other, and your speed is not super high. So you 3 guys,
And mine
please roll
is.
initiative. Yes.
Well, another thing I can't do. Hoo-yah! Oh, that was okay.
Not good.
Nona's over here like 57. I got a 15.
I got 10.
Oh, you're able to slip inside the other, like slip out, close the door without slamming it shut. You're able to just like close it, put your lock of trickery on it.
I'm also gonna take my hammer,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to make an attack on myself. Probably
Okay.
like on my shoulder or arm.
Okay.
And I'm not resisting, so does it auto hit?
Yes.
Probably hear it. They're banging a plate mail.
Yeah, this is
I want
something
to
that the
find
rest of you would
like
hear.
a bare skin area if I can.
Are you wearing your armor?
Actually,
'Cause
no,
that makes
that's
this
fine.
tougher.
I'll wear the mail. That's fine. Actually,
Okay.
I thought about it.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to hit myself.
Okay. You can deal damage to yourself. Kind
It's
of.
one-handed because I can't two-handed do that with how I'm aiming. 1d4. I'm
Okay.
using radiant damage.
I'm keeping you like that. Bonk. Go to horny jail, bonk.
Okay,
That
5
picture.
plus 3 plus 5. 13 damage.
Okay.
And then I would like to press the digitation out a mimic of that sound if I can.
I'm gonna
A
say
mimic
that's
of
a
that
little
yell.
bit too much to do in 2 rounds.
Okay,
Because you had the
okay.
object interaction to lock the other
Then
door.
instead, hold on, hold that thought. Instead,
Gosh, what is going on?
Bush.
I would like
Push.
to just try to make the same sound, like as close to that yell as I can.
Alright, make a performance check.
No, come back! Alright, using another one.
What is going on?
That's a 14.
Alright, you guys can make... I assume you're making insight checks as you enter the room. Yeah. So you can
Inside.
both make insight checks.
Six.
22.
So, Denono, you walk in and you hear this, like, second, like, crunch from the center room, or one of the other rooms. There were 5 rooms, so it'd be the one just, like, one further over. And a slightly melodramatic Thorak noise.
Shit, what
Was-
happened?
If they're down here, I assume I'd come out now, and we're not in initiative.
Yeah, we're
All
not in
saying hi.
initiative anymore.
I come out, rubbing like the bruise. Ah, crap! Oh, I was trying to train someplace quiet, and I don't have the hammer down yet.
I heard a really loud scream.
Yeah, it hurts. Now I know how my enemies feel.
Do I know it's his screen or the other people's screen? Because I've been with his battle.
So
yeah,
you
but I don't
didn't-
really get hit from. Well, actually, I get hit a lot. That's a lie.
You didn't roll high enough to notice
this
the
is for
difference
inside.
between those two. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But you can continue to press if you wish.
Okay.
But I did notice.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
I think I will. Yes, I will say. Oh. Well. I can help. I can help heal you if you wish, Thoraki. Alias, if you want, you can finish making the fruit salad while I do that.
Are you sure? Okay.
Shouldn't
All
be
right.
too long.
Dinner will be ready soon, I guess. Okay. I went back up. Do you need any light?
No.
Elf and
No.
dwarf.
Oh yeah. I went back upstairs.
Sure, I'll take a heal. It'd be nice.
Thorak. I like you very much. But I know you are trying to hide things from us.
Well,
You don't want people to remember who you worship.
don't have a problem because I worship Moradin, the dwarven god of smithing.
Oh shit.
Thoraki.
Denono, I worship Moradin. You can see I'm kind of shaking too right now. The god of smithing. Okay?
What is going on?
Really important that you guys believe that. For all of us.
Look, we help each other.
I know.
That's what we do as a group.
And we're, I like that. It's why I like this group. I just can't. You can't help someone who isn't ready for it, and I'm not ready yet, and I will be sometime, but I'm not ready right now.
So he just told me that it is very important for all of us that we believe that he worships Moradin. And I know there was a scream that was not his down here. Am I thinking that there is someone else hurt down here?
Side.
God. I mean, logically, you would. Yeah. I'm so scared. I know.
Do you understand?
I'm just catching cherry tomato up there.
At least it's like, why am I so
Barkeep,
stressed?
Barkeep, this winter ale, amazing.
Alright, what am I going to find in the other rooms?
A lot of rooms. I think the police cleaned most of them out.
I heard someone who was not you down here being hurt.
I just walk away. I go.
I will let him walk away, but I will
Go.
also look around once he leaves.
Throw up my hands. Don't say I didn't warn you. And I just go.
All right. So you quickly find that the last room has a lock on it.
But there are bars. You can
That
see
is
into the room.
Yeah. there's it's not bars, it's like a little like slot to look.
Mhm.
With dark vision, I don't know. You just see like a lump. You wouldn't see the details and stitch works. You'd see like a raggy lump.
But you do see
But
a
it-
raggy lump.
Is it one of those sliding slots things?
Yeah.
I slide it closed and I leave.
I'm getting drunk. Like drunk.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
doing soot.
Yeah, my bike-
Wait, guys! I just made this through salad.
I'll take a bowl. I'll add one of those berries to it, and then I'll eat the bowl. One of the drunk berries, and then I'll go continue getting drunk. Thanks for the drug.
All right. I believe there's a Constitution saving throw for the soot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The berries now.
Yeah. It's not a 10.
Oh god. We have. What is going on?
And
Okay. Did you eat it or did you smoke it?
I did not enjoy eating it last time, so I think it is being smoked.
Okay. You feel a tingle in your fingers. Happen.
This stuff is garbage.
This topic. Oh my gosh.
And
I hate when you get
Nono
that
would
weak
know.
shit,
He
bro.
knows drugs, really. He really knows what's up.
Denono does the drugs.
Oh my god.
Right.
So yeah, I do that, and then once the library stuff is there, I continue to do that even after that point. And then once the armor's done after the first week, I go on to make Elias some 8 leather quivers, and you said like a potion thing, but I was kind of confused. Could you expound on that?
It's
Is it
just
like a belt?
It's just a regular bag, like a little
Okay.
bag.
Okay,
Just
a leather bag
to
for
put the
potions.
potions in. I thought, yeah.
And I spend whatever time I have doing that, and then if I finish that early, I do other small projects, and the house we're in slowly just becomes like a knick-knack home of like I make a leather frog, I like tinker like a little like I just make stuff.
The Nono would likely appreciate your help.
Oh, with your
his,
stuff.
With his armor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I help everyone with everything. And I'm not a bad guy.
Do you return to the library for the book and had showed you with Torm in it?
I was thinking about that. I forgot to say it. A lot happened.
God.
I was thinking about it back at the library. But yeah, I do. I return, take care of that one, and any others I might find.
Okay. That is the only one that you're able to find. Though you do find another book that talks in general about a dwarven champion who became a god. You're able to just like remove that one page.
Yeah. And that's what I try to do. I don't want to destroy all the books. I'm like, oh, Torm, nope. Oh, several Torm, nope.
You don't even know the guy's name.
Huh?
Don't.
Hopefully.
I do.
Nobody gonna know now. I don't know.
Only me. Only I know the guy's name.
Oh my god.
Also, just a point of curiosity. Do you do anything to the body?
So much. Yeah. At some point, I'm gonna go and bury. Oh, there's another thing I have to do. So at some point, like whether it's late at night or just at a time when no one's there, I take it and I bury it, give him a proper ceremony, pray to
Where?
Torm for forgiveness. Like,
Where? You live in a busy part of the city.
ah, shit.
Oh,
In a house
shit.
made completely of stone carved into the mountain.
If only he could carve in stone.
Ooh. Stone spell.
That's not a bad idea, but I don't have it.
You need-
Isn't it close to the? I thought it was close. Oh no, that's Yeltsov's house. That's close to the.
Yeah,
forest.
yells up. Yeah.
I'd probably borrow the bag of holding for a day because I have to go shopping.
You skeletons.
Enjoy some flesh, boys, and then I go off.
I will be
Okay.
going in there next day.
I just have to. Well, I'm taking it out. I literally put him in the bag.
Oh, okay.
Go shopping for some knickknack stuff. Go out to the
Okay.
forest. Let him out. Bury him. Give him a ritual. And then also just during some of my free time that I have, I'm gonna continue practicing with about 200 silver worth. So I believe that's 5 attempts of ceremony to make some sort of alcoholic holy beverage.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I'm since beer didn't work. I tried different beers. I tried Store's winter beer one night. I'll try your winter ale. I try
Winter ale?
harder spirits. I'm trying different things to see if I can make a holy alcoholic beverage.
Okay. Because your deity is Torm, who is so into this idea, I will let you roll this. It is based on your spellcasting modifier, so it's charisma. How many attempts is it? 5?
Let me double check the spell before I actually tell.
Okay.
It's 200 gold worth, which is.
Mhm.
Oh, that might actually be more. I may have lied to you. 8 tries.
Okay.
8.
All right. So I will have 3 of them be done without your proficiency bonus, and then the remaining 5 can be done with your proficiency.
Okay. Do I need to name what type of alcohol I do for each one?
If you want to.
Pale ale's up first. No, winter ale's up first. Winter ale got a 10 plus 4, 18. Or
Failure.
14.
Failure.
Okay. Second one is gonna be with a light rum. Come here. Natural 20, 24.
That is a success.
Light rum.
Holy light rum.
Holy light rum. Holy light rum.
Holy light rum.
I gotta add this. Okay. Holy light rum. Okay.
An item on D&D Beyond.
That's 2. Next one is I'll just do a dark rum. Stay with the rum theme. That's a 6. That's 10. So a failure.
Now adding your proficiency bonus as you roll.
Okay. Let's do a pale ale this time.
Oh my god.
Plus my. Okay, that's a 21.
That is a failure.
21's a failure.
It's not easy to do these weird things with magic
okay,
and stuff.
Okay. No, it's okay.
how
It's
it's
okay.
gotta
That's
be.
fine. Next one is gonna be with a vodka.
Vodka.
That's another 10. No, plus 3, 13.
Indeed. I've got the DC
Next.
in my mind at 22. But you only just barely failed with the 21.
Okay, I need to roll. Well, like a 15 or higher, I think. Yeah, 15 or higher. Next one is gonna be. I hate tequila. I'm not doing it. We're gonna do gin. My boy Gin.
Gin.
Whiskey?
I got a 3. Whiskey. I was gonna
whiskey.
save for last. Whiskey's number 8.
Ah.
Yeah. So we got gin, and then let's do a schnapps. Just a nice light schnapps. This one's
Okay.
gonna be a green apple flavor.
Okay.
Tilted. Literally 2 tilted. Hey, that's a 10 plus. Still not enough. Okay, and whiskey.
Oh.
Hooyah! Nope, not enough. 9
Ah.
plus some stuff.
Oh. Just
No.
one.
One
But
bottle of holy light rum.
Holy.
So while you're doing all of this, you're just like sitting there like mixing powdered silver in with these different beverages and like blessing them and trying to do this stuff and tasting them, just being like, this tastes awful. And you have that one that works and is really nice. You hear like a slurping sound behind you and you look around and Torm is in the room with you in his more like squat and like extremely casual mannerism, and he's like drinking the whiskey. He's like, this tastes awful with the silver in it. Mind me never to do that again.
Try the. And I hold out the light rum. Don't drink too much.
Well then don't offer it because I'll drink all of it.
Take a different thing. Here you go.
He tosses it
Holy
back.
light.
He's like, that's not bad. Good job. Don't screw
With
it
the
up.
drink. Right? You're talking about
Sure.
the drink?
Gives you a wink.
Cool. Everything's good right now?
There's that like swirl of smoke, and he's standing very upright with his sword up, and just kind of stares blankly at you. Feel myself a bit. Think.
It's healthy. We do from time to time.
Thank
One would
you,
argue
Leo.
I haven't felt like myself in years. So everything, I'm doing good. Everything's A+ right now. Well, for job so far, you know.
We just begun.
Yeah.
I will
it's
not
early.
pass judgment yet. Proceed. Here's from here. Cool. Do you guys, because I don't think you guys have had a conversation as a party of what the heck you're gonna do now.
No, yeah.
Probably have that.
Just a side note for the bag. I want to have like a dozen of flasks can fit in that bag, and I'll get like 10 more extra vials. So
Okay.
like a little pouch of leather pouch, like not to get crashed.
I'll send you the
Okay.
bill later.
Yeah. Okay.
And just a bookkeeping. How much gold's worth of trap parts were used in Malello's hideout?
Because I only made the 2 mini like the 2 like traps.
Yeah, and
kneecappers.
I don't think either of them were used, so you were able to retrieve the piece.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. It's all
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
There is probably. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's good. That's okay. I'm gonna put 25 gold in the pool, party pool, because I have a lot of gold right now. Just 25 extra to party pool.
Adjusting party pool.
I have big old 48 silver in my bag.
We have 308 in the party fund. 308 gold.
Just given Store's track record, how much gold should I knock off for Store's drinking?
Oh, jeez.
I've got 156 gold currently.
Oh my god.
Well, if each drink, how much is each drink? Like 2 silver?
Well, it also depends because he's going through every single place in town, so some places are cheaper and some places are more expensive.
Probably 50
But
gold
that's for his build. That's like what, 7 to 13 drinks a night.
for a month.
You can say all of the gold.
I'm gonna say
Going for high score.
roll 6d10, and that's how much gold you'll spend.
6d10.
Could be
Over the
6,
course
could
of
be
this
60.
time.
4, 5, 6.
Ooh, you have 6 of them?
Okay, 9, 10. That's good. 20.
Okay,
Ooh,
so you spend gold. Not bad.
yeah.
That's a quiet night.
Yeah.
Just realized because I read LMF's comment. Giving the body to Elias would have been the smartest way. Elias, I found this dead body for you. Oh my god! That's genius, LMF. That's genius.
Oh my god. You could have planned him as one of the skeleton in there. I won't even notice it. There are lots of bones in there.
Like, oh, did I? This one's not very composed.
Well, I
This
mean,
looks
you
like
just
someone
stick it
tried
in the bag of holding as long as nobody, like, reaches in there saying,
Oh, yeah,
dead
thanks.
guy. No one's gonna get him out again.
As we leave, Elias, they're called skeletons. Nothing else. Don't say dead guy. Don't think
Be
about
very specific.
Oh,
Give them each
Hey, so-
names.
guys, what are we gonna do? This fruit salad is amazing, but you have got to make other stuff for dinner, Elias.
What? I'm trying to be healthy a bit. I
This is like-
eating chicken nuggets too much.
This is like the 10th night of fruit salad. I can't just fruit salad.
Look,
Okay.
we don't know if we're gonna get good fruit where we go next.
Yeah.
So
And if you are so unsatisfied, why don't you take care of the cooking for once, huh?
Oh wow, so much sense for the no.
The next night, Thorak wants to make meat.
Oh,
Okay.
What do I roll? I want it to be amazing.
Roll for meat.
I rolled a 19 for meat.
It's great.
Nice
It's
for
great. You find like some really cool exotic meat. It's like okani roast or something, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
Oh yeah. Gotta grill that up.
So the next night it is Thoraki. Why don't you take care of the cooking more often?
Whoa, Denono, you don't like fruit?
Because
I thought you
before
liked
cooking,
fruit.
before dinner, I'm generally crafting. So like I had to cut out 3 hours early. And then after dinner, I gotta go research. And then like I have time to eat, and then I gotta go. You know, I just could be busy.
Okay, nobody like my fruits now. I'm a vegan necromancer. Don't you?
vegan pacifist necromancer.
That's a bit necromancer.
I think that's just called a healer.
The cleric right
Alternative
there.
Medicine.
Yeah.
A crystal healer. I'll get you some amethyst for that snake bite. Don't worry.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Refocusing
Yeah.
to what Thorak originally had us discussing.
Yesterday when we
Yesterday.
Where are we going next? I know we briefly discussed following for Denono's quest, like different elements, or looking for your point to Elias, your teacher.
I was thinking about maybe going to the Dorban city that Dora was talking about, and then where my teacher is originally from. So I was thinking about going that way, and then we might find something on the way too. Not sure.
Or even under a mountain could advance my quest.
Yeah, there might be
I mean-
volcano in there. So
I
Oh,
mean, maybe it's a kind of just
I
like
did-
mountain underdark.
I did do some research on this,
ooh,
and
you did?
the most fiery or windy or earthy places are
No.
the fire plane, the earth plane, and the airplane.
Airplane? Can we get on the airplane?
Well, what are those places? Are they nearby?
Can we get to any of those planes nearby?
You know, that's a good. That is problem.
Get on one over at LA.
What I read, they're very hard to get. They're like, okay, so you know how the gods are on their own like plane of existence, and when you die, you go to be with your god.
That's actually not. It's not really a plane of existence. It's actually more cut off than that. It's kind of more like. Continue.
Like that, but slightly more accessible.
Huh.
And maybe there'll be portals some places, sometimes. It
But-
might be a bit hard for us to get to.
But I I took care of the first tablet in the ocean.
Oh,
I don't think we need to go to other
was it a seaplane
That-
in there?
lanes.
That's called a boat, Elias.
There is a water plane.
That was a water plane?
Is the ocean the water plane?
I don't know. That was my
You
first
guys
time.
are asking a lot more questions than I did researching.
Does that mean that this is the land plane? Or the earth plane? Is that it? The earth plane?
I'm just
Are we-
imagining Store in the library with like a child's like card book. It's just like water plane, fire plane, and there's just like a crinkly
Well-
part for like the fire.
There's like
You see,
one
I
adjective for each.
I started researching like different places to find the different elements, and that book had way too many words in it. There were like only 2 pictures, and it was over 100 pages. So I went and got something more my level. And the librarian gave me a dirty look. So after the second time I went back,
Reading the same picture book.
I'm not going to lie. I got a tad embarrassed, and then I went to the bar.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's why you left early that day. Okay.
Well,
You said when you
Would I
said
know-
dirty look, my brain was just like, what kind of dirty look are we talking about? This like very attractive, sweaty man comes in our library. What kind of dirty look are we talking about?
The hot librarian. I just like would put the
Oh
glasses
my.
up.
Oh,
Why?
you read that book. Anyway, sorry, ignore me.
Would I know anything about planes?
Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana. Cool.
With airplane
17.
jokes and this until this moment. I'm sorry. Each thing is like a plane joke.
17.
So you do know a little bit about the planes because some of the conjuration magic that you learned about, you reach through like the different layers of the planes to pull those things out into the prime material plane. So you know that they are to some degree in the places where you are. They are all overlaid on top of each other, and you just need to step through like a film or like a layer to get to it. And these openings can be intentionally created. Sometimes they are accidentally created. Sometimes they just happen to open up when the 2 sides of the layer are similar enough to each other. So you imagine being in the ocean, there is enough similarity between the depths of the ocean and the water plane that it's easier to slip from one side to the other.
I explained that to them.
Vindication. Stor
Oh.
doesn't know that word.
So when I placed my tablet into the floor, I passed out, didn't I? Or did I?
No, you.
Hang on,
Water.
I can't remember.
But you,
No.
when you,
You-
grabbed
I
it,
think
you
you
came out to
were-
fight immediately. You just like
you
astral
were-
projected.
Yeah, but you were knocked unconscious when you put it in the one on the prime material plane.
Yeah. So
Um,
never mind. Like,
could,
I was going to ask if it seemed like a portal to another plane closed, but I passed out. So
maybe I could ask Bressy. I don't know. I can summon her back here. You know, store the meat things.
The
The me's.
the meat from the boat.
Yeah, the
They're
boat. The
not
me's.
just on the boat.
Yeah, they were there, so they probably might have seen it. Probably about the gate. About
I mean,
they
yeah,
saw
that-
they saw exactly what happened during that occurrence. I think.
that could be helpful. The me's.
The me's.
Elias has a little me. It said
Yeah.
it was a me to me.
Yeah.
Am I a me? No, I'm a human.
No, you don't have a wings. You're not me. I will try to summon Faye, and try to summon Brexy to talk to, though.
Oh, you're gonna cast this summon Fae spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, about that specific.
Because
Because I know we had talked about it.
Yeah, they changed it in Natasha too. So right now it's summon Faye. You call for a Fae spirit. So I don't know. It has to
If
be.
it would be the specific one.
The creature resemble a Fae creature of your choice.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
are you trying to get Brexy specifically, or just get a Fae spirit?
Trying to get Brexy specifically, but if doesn't work, I'll take whatever chance and talk to it.
Okay. All right, make an Arcana check.
Okay. Wait, Arcana, is it to recall information about Fae, Fiends, or Undead?
No, this is essentially like a spell casting check.
Okay, spellcasting.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the advantage for those.
Yeah, I know.
Arcana 17 again.
So yeah, you begin to cast this spell and you are able to summon a little blue Fae figure. Like holding like the ittiest, bittiest little teacup you've ever seen. Like, hey! I was at a
Hi.
party!
Oh,
That's so rude!
I'm sorry. I was looking for Brexy, but you know Brexy?
It is Brexy.
Oh,
do you not recognize me? I come talk to you all the time. I know it's been a little while, but come on.
I thought you were red. But now you're blue.
Oh,
Never
I'm
mind.
blue.
I always thought you
Can
were
we
red.
see Brexy now?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because we couldn't see Brexy before, so like now we
Yep.
can actually see. And, like,
Yeah.
you guys weren't lying. When they were
Yeah.
on his beard, and you were like, he's on his beard, and I was like, no. Okay, continue.
See, people can have voices in the head, not necessarily crazy.
You have like 7. Calm down.
No, you have a lot. You talk to yourself a lot.
By the
You
way,
say this stuff out
where has
loud to
Vigris
us.
been this whole time?
Oh yeah, play
Where
by
does
play.
Vigris hang out?
Month.
Vigris would hang out around. Oh, Vigris could go where
That's
he
what he
wants.
wants.
I'd say like
Okay.
this is our house. Like, I don't know if he can figure out how to work a door, but if he can, he's welcome to come inside.
Okay, good to know. He's not around right now. He kind of wanders the city doing whatever the heck he wants because he's Vigris. But he's not here right now. Okay.
So sorry. Brexy, do you know anything about elemental planes? Like
Yeah.
anywhere? Oh, you know? Do you know any gate or anywhere close to here? Like I'm looking for fire, earth, and air. Fire, earth.
How close
air.
are you looking? Because I mean, there's not one in this room.
Oh,
There's
not
one,
that
like,
close.
in the town.
Like pretty in this like vicinity,
Continent?
like outside of the town or whatever position, like which
On this
whatever you.
continent.
Oh yeah, listen to it. Yeah.
Why do you want to know this?
Oh, you have met Store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Correct.
that doesn't answer
all.
my question.
Wait, what was your question?
Why do you want to know this?
Because we were. Yeah, why do we want to know this? By the way, I didn't ask.
Wait.
Oh wait, for the no. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you've thrown me for a loop. I was in the middle of a nice party, and then some crazy stuff started happening. I think somebody died. And now I'm here. So I
Really?
don't know what you've been up to. I would like to get back to that as soon as I possibly can. So what?
Okay. No. Shoot the question. What are you trying to do? I wasn't. I forgot what were you trying to do.
Yes, I have these tablets, and I don't know what they do. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I took one of each of them has something to do with one of the four elements, and so when I was on the ocean, I things happened. There was a vortex opened up to the ocean floor, and I dived inside and placed the tablet into a space, and it melted away, and there was I don't know, but I do know that I want to find places that, like water is to the ocean, these other elements will relate, and I hope I can do something similar.
Why? Because you
Yeah,
want to
that-
die? Those places are super dangerous.
Oh, is it?
I mean, to be fair, I did pass out. In
Yeah,
the
but that's because
attempt.
you were on this side and not on the other side. If you were on the other side of it, you probably would have been dead because, no air in the water plane. It's like all water. That's what it is. Mostly.
How do people breathe in the water plane?
They don't.
I mean, I can breathe in the water sometimes.
Well, that's very nice for you.
Okay.
So you want to go to another one. You want me to tell you where they are? I mean, they're all over the place. Oh, geez. There's one. Oh, you guys can see this too.
47,
Ha
And then you're
ha!
gonna drive about 10 miles down Highway 55.
If
So-
you hit I-68,
Yep.
you've gone too
You've
far.
gone too far. So, I mean, they're just kind of all over. They're not necessarily reliable. They're not always in the same place at the same time. They kind of shift because the elemental planes are they're a lot. And they change a lot. I'd say if you want to go to one that's more reliable, there's usually some you can find in the Masani Badlands, just because it's really hot and there's a lot that goes on over there. I can't be like, there's one by this tree or whatever, because there's not always one by the tree.
Oh, okay.
That's usually a good place to look.
Okay.
If you want to
That
go
sounds-
become a roasted marshmallow.
Ooh,
Sounds fun.
marshmallow?
Can we have s'mores?
I mean,
What are any
bring
of these
chocolate and whatever you need. I'm not gonna. I don't really care.
Okay. Cool. We will visit it. If we stay alive after that, we will probably ask you again for next one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not an expert on the planes. I know about them because I know everything, but I'm not an expert on these things because, I don't care.
Can you care for a bit, please? Can you ask two more places where art and wind places are? I'll give you good present.
You know what? I will only say yes to this if I will only answer you some questions. First, you gotta do something for me. You know how we
Sure.
had the other agreements?
Yeah, the blonde things.
You weren't lying. He's not just crazy.
But this time
You
I
really
need
wanted.
2 things.
Sure.
I want a dead man's eye. And I want-
any. Does it have to be man or woman or any gender?
I said a dead man. It needs to
man.
be the most butch dude you've ever seen.
The butchest dude. Okay.
Like a real man's man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or
That'll help.
That's
Sure,
whatever,
if you want to
so-
make him, if you want to kill him and give me his eye, great,
I
awesome.
very much like living.
Alright,
It's
let's get
like
started.
50% of what I do.
But like I
Okay.
said, it can't just be an eye that's out of someone's head. They has to the 2 qualifiers: dead and a man.
Manly man. Okay.
Yes. And the other thing, I want toenail clippers from a royal person.
A toenail clipper.
Toenail clippings, like a piece of their
Oh.
body.
Oh, on a royal person.
Mhm.
Cool. Oh, so are you royal?
Oh no!
I think the no is the prince, right? In the elf? No?
No.
No? Huh. I don't think
No.
Dorek is either. Okay, I'll
You
find
think
it.
both of them are, but I'm not. I could be royalty. You don't know me. No,
Well,
it's fine. You don't get my toenail clippings. That's all I know.
I mean, he has the last name and I don't.
yeah. Oh yeah.
What's
Okay.
all
All right, sounds good. I will find those, and then what is the price will be?
If you can get me both of those things, then maybe I'll tell you about another one of the places you want to go and die.
Deal.
Love it.
Solid.
He kind of like flies up. He gives like he doesn't. Don't shake your hand. They kind of do like a little.
Okay, pinky.
And they don't like try and shake. They just kind of go like this over your head, and they're just like, "A deal's a deal." My
Cool.
favorite kind.
All right. Cool. Do you want more grapes? The one that I give you last one?
I was literally just at a party. Can you stop the spell so I can go back? I'm pretty sure
Oh,
things are
okay.
about to get really interesting.
Sure. Bye.
And
Oh my
poof,
gosh.
Like
Rex is
right at the
gone.
end of that one shot.
I
she's back
missed
right at the
it. Dang it!
She's like, "Why are you queen? What's happening?"
I missed everything. Why is there unicorn guts everywhere? If you don't understand this joke, go watch the Purple Lawn one shot, and that will explain everything.
Oh, so good.
Oh my goodness.
Alright. So, are we going to the Mustang Badlands or the Dwarf City first? One, then the other en route. I think they're kind of like. It's definitely out of the way to go to Fiery Hellscape. But like, we can do it. General direction. I'm assuming we're all sitting around a map for this.
I
know a
am
lot
kind
about-
of lucky.
Other planes, but if the water plane has only water and no air in it, I'm suddenly not super hot on a fire plane. That sounds bad.
Well,
Why don't we just go to fire here?
Fire needs air to have fuel. Water does not need air to be water, but
No, for sure, but like water doesn't hurt. Water doesn't hurt when I do this. You know, fire hurts to touch. I don't really want to just be on fire.
So like, but they were saying like water is like the ocean's like kind of like the water plane, and so it's really close, and you got to be close so you can.
Yeah.
And remember,
So-
like the creatures we were fighting were just pure water.
Oh yeah,
except for
it
like
was.
the trident, just like still got it.
Ooh, yeah.
Sorry, you're not
got it.
selling me on a fire plane
No,
right
no,
now.
but if
saying
you
the
get
creature was only
close-
water, like the creature's only fire, you can't hit him because it's fire, and then you'll die.
But we hit it, and it was water, and it was fine.
You can hit water. I splashed some water somewhere. You can't hit fire.
Water on my face.
Sorry.
But what if
I
we
don't-
just got like we went to the Badlands, you smoked your herb, because we're
Smoke?
close to fire. I don't know what to do.
I'm more into that. I like that. I just don't want to go. Like, if we're
Oh,
going to a fire plane, I'm probably out.
I'm not saying go to the plane. I'm saying go very, very close.
Oh. Yeah. That's cooler. That's cool. Well, yeah, literally. Yeah, that's cooler.
Sure.
yes. So sorry, this map that we're looking at right now,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Map of the continent.
where is the city, the
The
dwarven
Dwarven,
city
Yeah.
that we're thinking about
So-
going to?
Side of the
You
mountains.
guys are way down here in Uziko. I've pulled this up for chat so they can see it
Okay.
too. So Uziko's down here. All the way up here. This right here. This is Kanfaldir. This is
Oh.
the Dwarven City. This is the Masani Badlands right there.
Oh, it's right beside it.
Hmm.
On the
Oh,
other
okay.
side of the mountains. As you can see, there is not a road up through the Badlands. There's not really much there.
Get there.
We could also
Yeah.
pass your homeboys on our way, because you and I met up on the way because you said that was around where you lived. We could stop by there because it's on the way up.
How much herb do I have remaining?
I believe you have 2 more
Yeah.
2 more what?
doses.
Oh, okay.
It
Like
it
a
is it's still out of the way to go to where my village is. Maybe on our way back, because there is not really another way for us to go.
Yeah,
But
we should just go. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'll probably find my stupid teacher. I don't know where the heck he is.
So wait, which one are we doing? Are we doing Convaldir first, or are we doing Badlands?
We'll go to Confoundier first, and I'm thinking about maybe cross the mountain. They might have a secret passage inside there. I don't know.
All mountains have secret passages inside them. You just gotta know which ones to go. Otherwise, you end up dead. That's very important. That's like the first thing you learn in a dwarven city.
Oh,
You gotta
really?
know which ones to follow. Otherwise, you're in the Underdark, you're in lava, bigger creatures, scary. Gotta know where to go.
I mean, lava would not be too bad.
Well, you ever been mining straight down underneath you in Minecraft and then lava? Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't be too bad. That's kind of
It would actually be kind of what we're looking for. A little.
Yeah.
2 elements. You know, I'm not a smart guy, but I know, heat, earth, lava. Could you maybe get 2? 2 for 1?
Well, we will see. We won't know anything about thinking about here. We should just head out and see.
Another thing that might make sense to do instead of walking to Convaldir, buying like a horse and a cart just for the trip up.
That's true. Because also, Elias, you keep disappearing for like an hour every morning. You'll probably have to keep doing that, huh?
And if we have a cart, you can just disappear in the cart and we'll just keep going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I can make stuff when I'm in the cart. I like it.
Ooh. I can summon 2 horses, too.
For how
1
long?
horses? Ooh, Vigorous can pull us.
Vigorous does not pull carts.
Oh.
Why not? He's a horse.
Yeah, not a pack horse. He's a war horse, a noble steed.
So he can
Not
pull it
some
alone.
Peasant cart horse.
We're not peasant, we're the adventurers.
No, Vigorous is not pulling the cart. Also, I would like to see you try to get him to pull the cart.
With 1 short rest per day, I could pull a cart for 8 hours.
How much did you say we had in our party funds again?
300 something.
Yeah,
360 gold, was it?
300.
I can summon Phantom Steed.
I can literally buy a horse.
We can buy a horse and buggy and then save all our shit for our
My
shit.
horse doesn't get tired.
I was thinking that so there is a spell that I didn't realize that Tasha's guide says that I can do now, which is it needs some diamonds, but it might be essential sometimes.
What is
to
that spell?
revivify.
Oh, you can do it now?
You can? Oh boy.
That's a pretty big deal.
I need diamonds then.
That's but it is 300 golds worth of diamonds.
Ooh.
How much do we have in the party fund?
380.
We should.
So why
invest.
don't I go get a horse and a cart? Maybe 2 horses and a bigger cart. And you go get diamonds and we'll meet up for a diamond before we go, and then we'll just we can do it all at once and pick out the horse and the cart.
It can be multiple diamonds. It doesn't have to be just 1. that will probably be easier to find.
That makes sense.
Why don't you also try to trade these for it? And I pull out a really nice, I don't know what, because it just says $400 to $500.
5000.
Look, man, it's been a long week, and it's only Monday. 400 to 500 gold piece gem. You could probably trade this for most of one and then some, so you wouldn't have to spend as much.
Wait, what
you
kind of gem
don't leave
is?
yet. Store, don't leave. Store, this is for you, so you can go
No,
shopping.
I am the one looking for the
Oh,
diamonds.
Here you go. Okay, here you go. 400. It says 400 to 500. Get a good deal.
Then I will probably
I'm
try
trying
to
to
get.
remember what this thing is because I have a memory in my brain of you
It's-
rolling really bad on an appraisal check and like extremely overblowing how much this thing is worth.
Look,
Hold on,
Thorak
I
thinks
have it,
he's
I
telling
have
the
it.
100% truth.
I have it somewhere in my notes.
I don't know where it is now.
Don't.
Hold on. Sorry, there's also notes on our basement reno. So, it's a fist-sized bluey purple stone that was valued between 400 and 500 gold pieces.
Do you remember where you got it from?
We got it when I have it in my notes of the first session where I have Indrata. So
Oh, okay.
it would have been from like the dragon or the dragon rider.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I see that here. All right.
Nice.
Take notes, kids. Take notes.
Take notes.
Yeah.
For real, do it.
All right.
You were you
Otherwise
were
you're
about to
mean.
get super shafted because I was like, I'm pretty sure that thing's only worth like 200.
Well, if I super exaggerated, this 3,000 to 7,000 gem. No, 400 to 500. Go get stuff.
Hey,
Oh shit! I
Actually,
can get my skeleton draw the car.
I want to go faster than that. I just gotta be
Yeah.
on it right there.
Oh, okay.
Also, I don't want to be pulling into a city in a cart drawn by skeletons. It's not going to make us any friends.
Actually, that sounds kind of cool. Like if I saw
Yeah.
some. No, I'd probably fight him. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that.
Okay.
I am not always the best with words. Would someone like to come with me to look for these diamonds?
Let's do it.
Okay, and not necessarily role playing, but we'll try. I would try to get 2 uses worth, so like 600 gold worth, if
Okay.
the stone will sell for enough.
Yes. Make persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Okay, can I
Advantage?
give him advantage?
The word
If you'd like to, yes, you may do this.
He's like, hey, try to get 2 $300 diamonds, and I'm like, okay. Ooh, natural 18. What am I making? Persuasion.
Persuasion.
22.
Yes. So I have now looked at my notes. This gem that you have found is actually worth 600 gold. And because of your persuasion check, you do not get like shortchanged. You get the full 600 for it.
So I undersold the value of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're out there like, we got a sick deal. He's like, yep, market share.
Woo! But yeah, so if you would like, you could get, because you had 300 before and you get an additional 600 now, you could get 900 gold worth of diamonds.
Or we could just
Oh.
get the 2 for now.
Yeah. 2 is
And then have-
enough.
We just use this and then we keep the party funds as party funds for
Yeah.
Yeah,
Buying it in, buying food.
reimbursing store for the car he just bought.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah. Okay, we just do that for the 2 then. We don't spend any of our gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take it out of my inventory.
My inventory.
And
And
I will
store
put
you're going to
600
buy,
GP diamonds. Diamonds plural.
or you're going to buy horses and a cart.
Horses in a cart, and for the cart, I I'm gonna go a little off base here, and I'm gonna, instead of going to like a cart dealership, I'm gonna go around to different breweries
Oh no.
and see if they're
Okay.
selling any of their carts that are fit to carry large amounts of alcohol.
Oh my god.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I swear to God, if we start a side business as merchants.
Ooh, I'm already merchant.
Well, yeah, you have that, and then if we wholesale buy stuff like leather and armor stuff, we can
Yeah.
sell my stuff.
Ooh, we can
18.
build a company.
Okay. You are able to get a cart. It is not pretty. It is not nice, but it is sturdy and it will work. You're able to buy it for 15 gold pieces.
Okay. I'll mark
How many
off
horses
15
do you
gold.
want?
How many horses would it take to pull the cart?
It can be pulled with 1. It can be pulled with 2.
I'm gonna get 2 horses, and I'm assuming just draft horses. Can I use the
Yep.
player's handbook cost?
Yep, that's 50 each.
Yep.
Do you want to get
So-
gear so they can also be ridden, or no?
No.
Because otherwise you won't be able to
No.
ride them. They will only pull the cart. Is all.
I'm going no.
But
What's
you'll
the...
also need to get food for them. It's not very much. Probably the amount that you need for both of them to get all the way to Confaldir. Like 3 gold or something. It's not very expensive.
Ooh.
Can you tell us how much, how long it would take to get there? To Confaldir?
Oh, y'all are gonna make me do math. Okay, hang on.
Probably a month.
I like both walking speed, fast walking speed, and horse pulling speed. No, just
If
with the
you're,
horses.
about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. For the first little bit, having the horses will not make you faster because going through the tighter, more jungly areas, it will actually make you a little bit slower. But once you get a little ways up, it opens up again. You'll be able to go faster.
Ooh.
I just didn't you say it took? Oh no, it only took us 1 week to get. I was thinking a month from Southwood.
Yeah.
It only took us
Week.
1 week, and then we were back.
All right. Go on a journey.
All right.
Buy food,
Well,
rations, supplies.
do you all feel prepared to
Oh
leave?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
no!
am.
Thorak walks up to Store and places a hand on his shoulder. We need alcohol. 2 weeks.
On it.
And then we go together. Because I
Okay.
know you talk about all the bars you go to, so I'm like, all right, where's the good shit?
I will.
my
I will
God.
use my experience of these past weeks.
I will
to
let
go,
you
no,
choose how much you buy, how much you spend. Because you know
much
how
gold you
much
got?
booze you're gonna drink.
Like,
If you short out, you're not gonna get very much. But you know, I trust you guys to pay enough for booze for your 2 semi-alcoholic characters.
maybe we get like 2 kegs, 1 keg a week, and then we get a thing of one thing of hard liquor.
Oh, I still have the rum and brandy from Cuddlenere.
I didn't show you yet. Store, and I pull out of my bag a softly glowing, beautiful. I took the label off and like polished the glass on it, so it's just like this empty glass bottle. Store, I made holy booze.
That's possible. That's a
Have a
thing
sip.
you can do.
Have a sip
I'll,
of it.
I'll have just a sip of the holy light rum.
It tastes great.
That is amazing.
If I can make more of it, I want to see if we get shit faced if we're hungover the next day or not.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Yeah.
How much resources did it cost to make this? 'Cause we need to make sure that we can do this not sustainably, but like enough to sustain a bit of a habit.
They don't have it.
The 1 bottle to make it is whatever the bottle costs, and then about 25 silver pieces. Do the ceremony, you get all the stuff around.
Oh yeah.
I made one successful one out of 8. That was about 200
That's a
silver.
very low conversion rate. But
Yeah.
like,
I was off my game that day though. It was the day after I got some bad news. Yeah.
I
So
feel
I
like
wasn't in the headspace, so maybe we could do better. But
yeah, no, we'll keep trying. It's not that hard to acquire rum or other alcohol.
No,
Can you do it with other alcohols?
this
Or
is
is
the
it
only
just rum?
successful. So I tried when we were on the boat. I tried with beer, and I tried with I think I had whiskey at that point, and neither of them worked. And then I tried a bunch of things. This is the only one that worked.
Okay.
So it may have been me, but it may have been the booze.
Yeah, it's just light rum. You can only have wholly light rum.
I'm putting that in my notes. Yeah. So about 2 casks, and then like a hard liquor thing. Kind of like a vodka.
2 kegs and like a cask of.
Oh yeah, 2
like
kegs. That's what I meant. Yeah. Okay.
Oh crap! How much
2
did
kegs
that
and a
cost?
cask of whiskey.
I don't remember how
Yeah,
much you had to pay for the other stuff.
I remember the first bottle, 30 gold.
I was gonna
I'll
say
never forget
50 for the amount that you're getting
Yeah.
for the 2
Sounds
kegs.
like
He was
it.
of
cheap
that.
as shit.
I know that's the
They
thing is
drink
that
'em
seems like a
all.
lot. I
I've
mean,
never been
if
a
you
dwarf
want
on a weekend. Look.
God.
if you want really fancy stuff, it'll be 50. If you want just normal stuff, I'll say 25.
Oh, let's do 50 then. That's nothing.
Yeah, 50.
25. Oh, well, you bought the
Yeah,
cart.
yeah.
Well, Denono's refunding
Well-
you for the cart. So yeah, 25.
Okay, so I got my money back from the cart.
Yeah, how much was that total again?
So
65?
it was
68.
115 for the cart.
No, it's just 15.
And horses?
Not 115.
Yeah, 100 for 2
Two
horses, 50 gold a
Right.
horse,
Oh,
and then 15 for the
yeah.
cart.
Yep.
And then 3 gold for horse food.
118. I'm not. Sorry, guys. I'm out of money. I can't help.
Okay, so
I'm
we
eating
have
salad now.
190.7 gold in the party fund.
Cool.
Oh,
I also
good.
get 1 gold silvered. That's
Okay.
Just because I need more powdered silver, and so I get it.
All right. Okay.
Right.
Well, we are going to take our break now. So little Miss Fodder, don't go to bed yet. We're gonna do the giveaway. Don't leave. The giveaway is actually active right now. Enter in the word "torm" into the chat. TORM.
I'll kill you all.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, think carefully if you want to be part of this giveaway. You may be visited by a serial killer dwarf.
Oh my
If you don't get killed by him, you may win this little zombie.
Shit, I'm not logged in.
Oh, that's your own fault then, huh? But yeah, while we're on break, go to the bathroom, take a drink, whatever, and you'll have a nice little video to watch. Meantime, so that it's not the worst. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, this is a little bit weird looking, huh? This is not the way it usually looks, because we've got a lot more people than we usually have, especially this one up here.
I don't
Who
know
is
where.
this?
Yeah, I don't know where she is in comparison.
She's above me. I'm looking at it on my screen. You all can't see. You're pointing the wrong way, not you're pointing the complete wrong way. Hi, kind stranger, not stranger, stranger. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Little Miss Fodder.
So, surprise! She's real. She's a real person. Little Miss Fodder got Christmas presents for everybody. So we're gonna open those.
This is my autofocus camera with my D20.
Oh, it looks so bad. Like, why is it so blurry for me?
I don't know. It's so blurry. Please, you always focus here, and now you won't. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Oh, maybe. There we go. It's got like gold with like some grays and some like oranges. Oh, it's beautiful.
But it's a little tiger's eye one.
Yeah, on the moon.
Okay. So you can see.
It's
Nice little
sparkle.
shiny.
Oh, that's so shiny.
It's so
And
shiny.
Try to.
Cameras are not focusing on the
We're all
dice.
trying to
I'm
get it to
mad at
focus. It won't. Make sure we'll post pictures of them
Yeah.
in the Discord
Yeah,
later.
Maybe-
Yeah, so it's gonna be really hard to see.
It's
'cause
impossible to
it's
see that
black
one.
on
It's
black.
obsidian.
And
That's so
it
cool.
look. Oh, that's not the 20. And
If you kind of
get the-
wiggle it, yeah, I can see the you can see
Oh.
reflection.
And you got it. And
Oh, snap.
Exactly. So that is a 100% unique pattern on that one.
Oh my
I think
god.
that's
On
the
the
Zahir too, is
edition.
it not?
Yeah, I think it's the Zhahir symbol. Yeah. Anytime I go to a party, I always bring a treat. My sweet and tasty Twitch subscribers are always a huge hit. Today, I'm going to show you what goes into our subscribers here at Performance Check so you can make some or be some of your very own. First, we start with a viewer. This viewer needs to be nerdy, but also fun. This will ensure that the other ingredients will be a perfect fit and support the other ingredients that we will add next. Add a bit of individuality and a dash of spice. Next, we whip up the performance check half. In a separate bowl, mix fantasy magic with crazy schemes until it all looks the same. Probably only a minute or two. Then add some eggs. Are they dragon eggs? Chicken eggs? Horse eggs? Who knows, but we need eggs. After this, it's time to put it all together. At this point, we turn this lovely pairing into a full Twitch subscriber. There's a couple of different tactics that people like to do when doing this. If you choose to use Twitch Prime, you'll get a free subscription every month, but you'll have to remember to keep checking in and resubscribing every month. If you don't choose to use Twitch Prime, you'll get a choice of 3 different tiers. They're pretty similar to each other, but the hotter tier subscription you choose, the toastier that your subscription will become. Once your subscription is ready, you can dress it up with all sorts of add-ons. And there you go. Now you know how to make your very own Twitch subscriber and wow any adventuring party that you join. I don't even know what happened. I just know it's really crazy.
Dragon.
I don't know. Hi guys, we're back. We're back and ready to make a draw for the winner of this thing. It is Mr. Arrow Hoops.
Woo!
Yeah!
He got that dead body he just killed.
This is the guy that you just murdered.
Hey Lydia, would you go ahead and name that one for me? Just go ahead and name it whatever the guy's name was that I just killed.
Yes, his name is Clarence.
Is it actually? Was his name
Yeah,
Clarence?
his actual name was Clarence.
I love it. His name's Clarence.
Oh my god.
Anytime the bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
What?
That's Clarence from
Oh my God.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Let's get back into this craziness. I think we
So
need
I
a
wanted to
change
go
of
shopping.
music.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
And we need
you
more
just
diamonds
wait.
for engagement rings. We're making
Alright.
ceremonies to get
Mhm.
+2 AC.
We're gonna all marry each other to ourselves for the
Oh, no.
AC. Yeah,
Oh,
we're a
no.
poly relationship now. We all get like +4 AC,
Plus
plus
4
3
AC.
AC.
Oh, don't even.
That's actually genius. That will spell
There's
all
no rule that says you can't.
No, you can't.
Well, technically,
Technically.
Is
multiple
polyam
effects with the same name don't stack.
what is this? League of Legends? Is polyamory legal in Ozamor, or is it looked down upon? Asking for a friend. Story.
I've never been asked this question. I don't have an answer for it. Give me a little while to consider how.
Oh
What's
my
the right word? Stifling and prudish they are? I don't know. Give me a little bit to figure this out. Let's move on to the actual game. So, hard left turn right now. The night before you leave, you guys are all in the old house of Tristan Whetstone. Terrible, terrible person. Really awful person. Or, while you are sleeping, not to leave you hanging or anything, but I don't want this gone.
Sparkle Dream.
I'm gonna go to a completely different playlist.
Because you hang out with Brexy, is it just like you always have some glitter on you somewhere, and you just
Ooh,
never
that
get
would be
rid of
cool.
glitter?
Yeah.
Like when you shook her hand, then she did the little thing, glitter flew, and then you're like, oh,
It's stuck there.
and then you just have
Everywhere.
glitter.
I'm like green, blue, green right now.
Yeah. Blue green sparkles.
Sparkle. Oh my god.
Cool, cool, cool.
All right.
Ooh, battle.
Thor.
Mhm.
While in this night, just before you guys are about to leave your next destination, you have a dream. You sink through the cool thickness of a clouded sky. Your body suspended weightless in the mist. You hear the gentle rumble of thunder around you, a sound deep enough that it reverberates through your chest. A cool wind whips a spray of rain across your brow. The horizon darkens as the sun vanishes beyond its curve. With the deepening night, you see no light from the sky above. No moon, no stars, nothing. The wind swirling around you grows hot and fetid. The rain on your face becoming a stinking sweat, beading and dripping down your face. The thunder grows rhythmic, crackling into a rich, throaty chuckle. A pain rips through your knees. You find yourself on a smooth tiled floor, slick with something warm, a little sticky. Your ears are assaulted with sound, the cries of children, the high-pitched screams and wails of men and women. While you cannot see them, you can sense these people all around you, their fear hot as steam in the air. A shriek of terror cuts through the space, someone being pulled away. The chuckle breaks into a true laugh, and a fiery red light streams across the heads and shoulders of dozens of people. Across this room, you see raised a curved blade, darker than the night, almost seeming to draw in and absorb the fading light. You feel a tug at your elbow. Store! You look and there's a woman's form there, but instead of human flesh, it seems to be made from condensed silvery cloud. Where the hand meets your skin, you feel tingles of electricity, and instead of a face, you see a raging storm. Store, please, wake up! The place where her hand is clamped around your arm begins to cramp and then to burn. I'd like you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Go to dad in sleep.
He's gonna TPK us all right now.
That is a natural 20.
Ooh, okay. All right. So your eyes open, and you see nothing. It is dark in your room, and you do not have dark vision.
Oh,
Do-
sorry.
Do I like hear? Oh, divine sense.
Smart.
You-
Smart.
You divine sense. In the room around you, you do not sense anything, not strongly, but then you feel like the slightest hint of something undefinable. It doesn't quite fit into any category that you've felt so far. Nothing, it's not definably fiendish or fey or undead or anything, but there is some, almost like a slight odor.
It's Dorek.
I'm still sweating from that other day.
He's just standing there.
Hey.
Does a 19 hit? Also, do you sleep in your armor?
I wouldn't sleep in my armor because I
Yeah.
believe, like, rules, you get a point of exhaustion.
exhaustion.
So I don't. So a 19 would hit. Let me just
Yes.
double check.
Yes. I need you to make me another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 17.
Okay. So where this figure in your dream had touched you, there is like a pain, but you feel another come across like your chest and like right underneath your clavicle, and you feel something enter your bloodstream. It's not a poison per se. There's something weird and draining about it. And you feel like you fought off some of it, but something else continues to affect you. I will tell you more
If
about
I
that
like
later.
look at my like under my collarbone, is there like a mark? And is there like a mark on my arm?
It's too dark to see. But you hear in the room, what languages do you know?
I know Common and Dwarvish.
Okay. It's not either of those.
Damn.
But you do hear in your head the shout of Indrata. She's not really yelling words, just kind of a fearful screaming, as you feel something trying to pull her away from you.
I'm going to pull out Indrata from whatever sheath, and I'm gonna cast Armor of Cord on myself.
Okay. Make an athletics check. It's gonna be like a contested, almost like a grapple check thing.
Athletics, okay, come
Oh my gosh.
on. 17.
Okay. So you reach down, you knock some sort of like hand or arm away, you pull her out as you cast a spell. The lightning flares up in the room, and with its light, you see two shadowy figures that immediately upon seeing you awake and alert and dangerous, immediately turn to flee out the window.
I'm going to yell really loudly, and can I make any attacks at them? Can I get
you
to
can
them?
you can make some attacks at the one that's right next to you, because you would make
Yeah.
opportunity attacks as it's running away anyway.
Okay, so 2 attacks? 1 attack?
Just the one.
Okay. Just the one, just the one, just the one.
Just the one. Get it.
So that's going to be 24 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Okay. And so this is one, because Andrada would still be longsword, but I'm two-handing it, and I'm gonna dump a smite slot.
Okay.
2nd level. So one of these. to... I believe it's 3d8 for a second level. Smite.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's
Mm-hmm.
2 for...
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because you only
I
have
won't
one each
check.
time.
So... 6.
Oh, what is going on there up there?
Oh,
Wait, where does Thor sleep?
In the middle room between all of us.
Oh, okay.
Surrounded by everyone.
So...
No, he'd be in the guest
yeah.
room off on like one side of the house.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
Because he
assume
has
we
the
gave
so-
him or
bed.
Denono the real size bed.
Yeah.
One of
Yeah.
them.
I assume it would be him because he is the biggest. So he is in the guest
Yeah.
room on the side of the house, little separated from
So-
the rest of the house.
7 points of slashing damage
Okay.
and 11 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Wait,
Hmm?
sorry.
And like
Ye-
I'm yelling very loud while I do this. Get back here!
And you said that they are jumping out of the window. If this is carved into the mountain and only the front of the house is exposed, is there
Can
a
I
window?
backtrack
Yes.
and add another spell?
What spell?
I was gonna, because I have bonus action smites I can cast, and I wanted to
So this is
try
not an
wrath.
action use because you cast
Yeah,
armor
okay.
cord on
Reaction.
yourself. Yeah,
Yep,
this is your
yep.
reaction as they're running away. Cool. You strike across this thing, this figure. What would this roll be? I'm gonna say make a wisdom check, please.
Wisdom check.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Check.
Oh, that's not bad. So 15 with my modifier, 14.
Okay. So as you slice across this figure, they let out a cry of pain. And you're not specifically sure where, but you know you've heard this voice before. It's a male voice, I believe. Yeah, these two figures leap out of the window
I
and
know who it is.
and you see as they disappear, because it's dark still, that their forms are not fully there. Like there's a little bit of like a shadowy edge to them, and as they disappear into that, you lose complete sight of them.
What is that?
Would I have been woken?
Yes.
All of us?
No,
Yes.
I wouldn't. I drink so heavily before I go to bed.
It's like a giant thunderclap in the house.
Oh
but
yeah.
Thorak is still
probably, yeah.
asleep.
I'll roll for it, but I don't think I would just wake up to just be honest about it.
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception. Oh, it's not bad. It's 14.
Okay. I mean, you
I
can
would
choose
also-
either way.
I'm
I would
stay
give
asleep.
it a -5 for the drunkenness,
Yeah.
so it would be a 9. So no.
Pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, I am fast.
Uh-huh. So you want to run in there and see what's going on? Do you want to look
Yeah.
out the window? What do you want to do?
I mean, depending on what Store tells me, but I think knowing everything that happened, if I knew, I would want to give chase.
Okay.
I'm like right at the. Would I have time? Like, how fast are these guys moving?
They are incredibly fast.
So after I swing, would I be able to get out the window and get within? Sorry, I have to check the range on this. 30 feet. Preference if I
No.
can get within 10. No?
No.
Okay, then I'm not.
These
gonna do
things are so fast. Like they're as fast as Denono. If not maybe a little faster. Like there's something weird about them. So like as you hop out and like seriously, as you go out the window, which thankfully you're sleeping on the first floor, the guest room is on the first floor. You don't see them. Like, they have disappeared into the darkness, Mr. Human without dark vision. Denono, you can make a perception check if you'd like.
I probably ran in the room too,
Okay.
behind the no.
So
Okay.
low, 18.
You're gonna make me actually have to roll.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Emergency alert!
Tornado!
Yep, Amber Alert. Somebody
Oh
missing.
no!
Oh no.
I'm sorry,
It's Clarence.
Clarence. They're
They
missing.
found me! My
The-
phone goes off next.
The suspect was really short and had a really big beard. I don't know what that was about.
Weirdly attractive for a dwarf.
Hmm.
If you haven't seen the art, we'll post it to the.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Art hopefully coming in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, Denono, you do not see anything.
There were these two shadowy figures. They were trying. One of them tried to grab Andrata.
Oh shit. I cast light, and then is there any? Did anything happen to you, Star?
Something touched my arm. And something entered, like right, and I'll point to like right, like below my collarbone. Something like went in here.
I put the lights nearby.
Okay.
What do I see?
So it's a puncture wound. And
Oh,
you see
shit.
like the veins and stuff around it are this very deep purple, like very dark purple.
Would I know anything about that?
I'm still sleeping. I'll be right back.
I'm just going to cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
Okay.
Does
I'll-
anything change?
No.
Oh, can I investigate it or nature check it?
Sure.
Which one should I do?
Whichever one you want to do. You'll get different answers and different results.
I'll use luck. Will, it got worse. 11 for
11
investigation.
on investigation. So you look in and you can see it's a puncture wound.
Shit.
It looks pretty painful. And Stuart, to you, it is not like getting better. The pain of it is getting worse.
Can I put 5 points of lay on hands, which cures diseases, neutralize 1 poison, any poisons, any diseases.
Yep, you put your hand over, you cast lay on hands into yourself. It does not improve.
That does it look like lycanthropy stuff? Not really.
No.
No. Okay.
No, it hurts. It hurts.
Oh yeah, mine doesn't hurt that much, I think. Huh.
Do we have connections in the city now? Like, are people knowing of us? And is there someone I could go to even at this hour to request aid?
Yeah, probably.
Turn
You had
into a
met
panther.
the...
The
Okay.
cursed lady. The cursed lady.
And I going.
All right.
Yeah. You
Or
carrying
you
him?
run off. No, I think he's just going to
assuming
try and get
he's
her.
gonna bring someone back here.
Okay.
When I
Meanwhile, sorry. Go ahead.
when I get a moment, I would like to talk to Andrata.
Okay.
I'll just stay
Um,
beside him and just keep an eye. Turn on the lights and maybe go wake Thorak up.
Yeah, go get Thorak. I'm gonna bring Vigris closer just to
Okay.
have him nearby. And probably go back inside. Just so I'm
Alright.
not out in the open.
Mhm.
And I'll did you Did you wake me?
So as you like kind of reach out to her to talk to her in your mind, you can feel her like sort of recoil from your telepathic bond just for a second. And her mental voice is a little like shaky and breathless of yes, I had to really push to wake you up. They did something, and it took something. The bond that you created to become my wielder, they tried to shatter that. Extremely painful for me, I must say. So
I put 5 points of lay on hands into the sword.
Nothing changes. She's like, that's cute.
That's cute.
Adorable. I will be fine. Just a bit disconcerting. I've never had to deal with something like that before.
No, I will start taking precautions. Did you recognize anything about them?
Something in the memory from a very long time ago. But nothing comes directly to...
So it stirs something like you kind of remember something, or you're just not sure if that's what it is?
It stirs something, some sort of memory, but almost like a nostalgia, you know, like, oh, this is familiar in a way, but I can't pin down why. But I mean, that's not saying much. I've done a lot. I've been to a lot of places and killed quite a few people, so a lot of memories.
Yeah. In the meantime, I will... One, do we need to, like, repair the bond that they tried to break? Re-strengthen it, or...
I think it'll repair in time, just back.
I think I have a plan to make sure that they don't come back. At least, like, this time. Like, we'll be ready next time. Think I have a plan. Something seemed familiar about them too. Sorry, because, you know, I'm...
Well, that's probably a lot easier to pin down. You've had a much shorter life than I.
I recognized one of the... This is question to the DM. I recognized a voice. I recognized one of the voices. It's only...
It's that idiot Dragonborn and his friend.
Oh.
Aaron, you're muted, by the way.
Killed him.
It's Paul.
It's Paul.
Fucking Paul.
Yeah. I don't know how we would know if I had you though, but that'd be weird. Don't worry. This won't...
I mean, if
The
I'm
only person,
being...
like-
If they were trying to take me from you, it's not about you, it's about
Yeah.
me.
There's...
As so many things often are, but...
Isn't it always?
Yeah. Oh my.
There's...
Comes drunk Thorak.
Sure, you want to come hang out? I can't. I have to duel with my sword. Sure, you want to grab a drink? I can't. I have date night with my sword.
It's not the same, man.
I feel.
I think it might be someone from like one of an old member of the Zhahir. I don't know. I will make sure nobody comes near you again.
I mean, no offense to you as being, a member of the Zhahir, but I can't imagine that they're capable of something like that. They're not the most coordinated.
That's fair. Okay. No, we do have our faults. We do have our faults.
Will we be
We're
back by
going-
now? Not really.
I mean, you're kind of around. You're hearing him have this conversation a little bit,
Wait,
maybe.
he's talking beside me? Oh, shit.
You can only hear his half though. It's a phone call,
We'll keep we'll figure out how to keep them. You remember the bubble that we camped in?
Oh, you talking to me?
The little
this
house.
Is Andrada still.
The
Yes,
little
the
house.
hut. Well, nothing
That's
can
in
get through
character
that.
too.
Yeah. Talking to me?
I would hope so.
So that is probably going to be my solution, at least at first. But I want to find these people and kill them. And then we don't have to worry about it ever again.
Idea. And I mean, this isn't the first time I've been targeted for recapture, if you know what I mean. It's happened a lot.
No, you're really impressive. So. And what better challenge than taking anyone who would possibly say I'm not fit?
Gosh.
See?
This is going, the party
Oh,
is
you want to
going
go to an
crazy.
amusement park? Oh, my girlfriend doesn't like when I go to an amusement park. And the one time you get him out, you know what happens? The one time you get him out, you're like, all right, we're all going to a bar. Just the guy. He brings the girl.
Oh my god. What is going on with our party? One just secretly murdering the basement, one's like trying to follow and kill anything that attack him.
One's raising people from the dead.
Yeah,
We're all...
I mean...
There's only one person
No.
with a coherent storyline here.
One's getting stoned while placing stones.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, they're
Well-
doing drugs.
All right,
Doing drugs.
You're like double stoner.
Double.
Thorak, are you actually awake at this point?
Nope. Sorry,
Okay.
not a part of this. Unless Elias came to wake me up, but then he never did.
I did. I
Yeah.
go and kick his plate meal and beside him really loud and get up, Ulrich. We're being under attack. Come on,
I
hurry up.
run downstairs immediately, push past Elias. I'll protect you, don't worry. What? Jump down the stairs.
Jump down the stairs.
Jumping down the stairs.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, it's the little railing, right? Because that's where he shot me off. So I can just
Yeah.
jump off that.
Yeah.
Can I look at? God. Can I look around to see any footprint that look like human or anything footprints?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check. Or survival if you want.
God damn it. I'll use luck again. Okay, that's better. Survival or investigation? Oh wait, which one again?
Survival or investigation, whichever you prefer.
Investigation. Okay, 16.
So you see, like, right outside of the window, there's a couple of footprints of, like, them, like, hopping out the window onto the ground, and you see them moving away, and they slowly become less definite, as if the weight on them grows lighter until they just are gone.
Oh. Like, does it look like a human or kind of
They're
like
definitely,
a
I mean,
animal?
they're feet shaped, so they're definitely not
Okay,
creature
humanoid.
shaped. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Definitely human, right? Store that came and attack you.
Okay.
And it seems like they flew away. I don't know. It could become lighter, like once they jump off the window-ish. Either flew away or became mist or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. Do you have any idea?
No. Sorry, I'm
Thorak,
just.
you are rampaging through this moment as well.
Cool. I'm going in the kitchen. I start like slowing down. Is there anyone here?
You have me on.
Anyone?
Dorak, we're over here. It's.
Yeah, Elias told me we were under attack, and
Yeah, we
think-
were.
I think they're gone.
Have you ever seen anything like this? And I'll point to the wound on my shoulder chest area.
Have I ever seen anything like it?
Make a religion check.
Can I at the same time cast detect magic ritually to see
Okay.
any magic residue on the wound puncture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I left for the description. What does it actually look like? Just because I missed it.
So it's like a puncture wound, and the veins all around it are very deep purple,
Purple.
Oh,
and it's
boy.
getting worse.
Oh, really?
How
Shit.
fast is it getting worse?
Well,
Not incredibly
rolled a-
fast.
13.
I mean, looking at this, and with Elias casting detect magic and stuff, there is definitely a magical resonance to it that is definitely not arcane magic. This is somewhat like divine magic, but in the most unholy of ways.
I sense divinely. Is
Okay.
it celestial? What is it? Celestial, fiend, undead, or hollow spell?
It's not. There is
Is it
definitely like a
cursed?
whiff of something. Like it's this strange, indefinable something. And it's incredibly negative. Like the opposite of a hallow spell.
Smells like evil. Does that make sense?
That looks pretty dark.
No, but strangely, yes.
It just smells.
Is it similar to when I used my divine sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Okay.
Do you need anything like? Can I-
healer?
Yeah, I'll just 5 points to lay on hands real quick and just see if a lesser, or not lesser, the thing that's not lesser
I tried
restoration.
that. I tried
Yeah,
that.
you already
Okay.
tried it.
Thorak
And-
was sleeping. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
It does not do anything.
I have nothing I could do.
Well, we should
Denono,
find-
you have at this point gone over to, I assume, the mother's heart to wake up. Oh, what's her wonderful name? She's fun.
Mother
I love
Hurts.
her.
Ace also, I'm casting Bless on the three of us. Advantage on saving throws.
Hashtag blessed.
Dalea. She's like old, portly, dark-skinned, half-elven woman who's like the head of the temple, the Wild Mother, Dalea. You're able to wake her up and ask for her to come with you.
Yes. How is the road between the Mother Heart Temple and our current abode?
It's not far, and it's mostly empty because it's pretty late. It's like 3 a.m.
Ooh,
Like,
that's
would
really
it help at all be any faster if I gave her a ride as a horse?
I mean, it would be faster. You are on the same level, so you wouldn't have to be going upstairs or ladders or anything, so it's doable.
Okay, I would offer. Can you ride?
Can you ride
Rock
me?
me!
Can you ride me?
Yes, that sounds fun, I guess.
I just turn into the horse and, let her
Alright.
on up.
No.
So
And
after...
hold
Yeah.
on tight, because this is a fast horse.
Isn't it? When they
She-
go fast enough, it actually turns into a smooth ride. when they
Yeah,
go
she
past
just
the
leans
camp.
forward, she grabs around the neck, and you guys ride back over to the Whetstone Manor to find everyone else.
He's dying down there. Can you help
He's
him?
dying?
Not dying.
I-
And I show like the wound that's just growing. Some shadowy creatures gave me this like really recently. I'm still like I have this whole time I have not let Andrada out of my hand.
Okay. So Dahlia kind of like punches over you, and she's like, "I'm going to touch all over you. Okay, this is okay.
No,
It might
yes,
hurt
go
a little bit. I'm gonna have to be
ahead.
okay."
Yep.
So she goes like right in, like she gets her fingers in, and she starts like pulling apart. It hurts so bad. And you feel like the pain is not just in your body. You feel like a deeper pain, deeper weakness. In fact, at this point, you now have, there we go.
Curse.
You have a -1 to all your ability checks and saves right now.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm just gonna mark that as a note and then deal with it later.
Note going
Yeah.
on the computer.
So Dahlia is looking, and she said, "This is not just a poison or something. What happened to you? Who gave this to you?"
There were these shadowy creatures. I was having a dream. They tried to steal my sword. And
Because
then
this
something
is-
stabbed me.
This is a curse. This is not just a poison. This is not just a venom. This is a curse. There's something more to this. I can try and remove it, but it is not guaranteed to be a success. I did have a lot of practice last month when I uncursed Tygo, but it
Yeah.
could be a difficult one.
Anything you... I'd
yeah.
say try.
Yeah, I can help too if you need any help. I don't know what I'm gonna be helped with.
I mean, I've
but-
never dealt with a curse like this before, so I don't know what I am doing exactly. With Tygo, I kind of understood what it was, so,
Okay.
but I don't know what this is.
I have dealt with some, some curse-ish, but I don't know I can help much, but I'll try.
Okay. All right, so she begins doing a special... She is not a high enough level, actually, to cast Remove Curse, truly. So there is a possibility for failure.
Oof.
The DC is fairly high. I won't say how high, because that will give you an indication of the kind of curse, maybe. Or who can make this sort of curse. But she is going to make a wisdom check to get rid of this.
Do I give advantage to her? Or do I roll separately for her?
So your curse dealing that you've dealt with is more arcane and not divine.
Not
so
divine,
it's not
cool.
in the same thing. You could try and think of something that you could aid her, but otherwise she's gonna do it on her own. This also goes for anyone else in the party who can think of something to make it better.
I cast command on her.
Okay.
Fix it.
I'll give her my Pangada shell.
Okay.
Use this, please, and
Alright.
she can break it.
Gives her that extra D8.
1d8.
Well, fails.
And then I have like some dry LJ, like
Oh.
the red LJ that I bought that got dry. It's not useful, but I don't know if of any use.
I'm going to cast Bless on her.
It doesn't affect checks.
It doesn't?
Nope,
Ah,
attacks
then
and
never
saving
mind.
Attacks
throws.
and saves.
Yep.
Then
Alright.
I would know
yeah.
that and not do that.
I think
That's why I
all
cast it on
can
you, though.
do.
So if you have to make a save, you have it still, because I put it on you. So you and
Yeah.
us three have it.
Yeah, I think that's all I have now.
I'm just laying down a healing spirit amidst us.
Okay.
I know it's not removing a curse directly, but
Can I use like gentle reports? He's not dead yet.
He's
but
not
kind of
dead.
like slow down. Okay,
I'm gonna do this
that's
roll.
all I can do.
Are we
Okay.
cool with this roll happening now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's got a +4 to her wisdom.
Sure.
That's a 6 on the die.
Shit.
2 on the D8. Plus 4 is a 12.
And the
So
DC
she,
was 11.
DC 25.
DC was a 9. No. She whispers a prayer to the Wild Mother, and this like green energy sinks into your body and then like oozes out like sweat through your pores. Failure.
Failure, shit. Is there any arcane store around here that I can buy magic scroll? Like, by this time, I asking the lady in front of me. Like,
I
do
mean,
they sell only...
At this time of night? No.
Ah, shit. I don't know what to do.
You know how fast it will grow? Like how?
It's the feeling that I had when I was examining it is that it is not fast acting. You're not about to drop dead any moment.
Cool.
It is
cool. Perfect. That's good.
It had the feeling of inescapability, of something closing in inexorably. So I would imagine it is not quick.
Okay, maybe I have time to go get something. I don't know if they have it or not, but I could try.
I'll pull out my holy light rum. Don't know if it'll help, but won't hurt. Go announce it.
I'll take a sip and then pour a little bit on the wound.
Oh, that sounds painful.
It does kind of like clear your throat a little bit. It stings as it goes over, but it's a nice
clean.
sting. Yeah, it cleans it. It's good, but it doesn't fix the problem.
Shit.
So it's -1 to all checks and saves.
Yes.
Okay. There's
Which
still
does
a
include
punch
attacks, because attacks are checks.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does the puncher wound still open, or
Yes.
I'm gonna just dress it, like
Okay.
with, like keep it.
And like
neat
it's
and tidy.
not bleeding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just
Can I-
pull.
I'll go ahead and pump a second level cure wounds into that hoe and see if it heals.
It kind of heals. It's like it dries a little bit instead of like the bottle, like the sweat and the other like bodily fluids that kind of like come to the surface. It like kind of dries and hardens a little, but it doesn't close the hole.
Okay. You also, I don't know if you took
Um,
damage from it, but you get 12 back.
I've taken no damage.
You got a hole but no damage? God damn it.
Do you know? And this is to Delea. Do you know anyone who can remove curses? Doesn't
would
have to be in the
imagine-
city or travel.
Not anyone here. This is something
Okay.
that would require someone a little more advanced in this, or well,
There may be someone in my village.
Ooh, yeah.
it could
That would
be.
be convenient. It would be on the way.
It could be. The Wild Mother is not as present in terms of like breaking curses and fighting off the hordes of the evils of the fiends and things. It's not what she concerns herself about as much. So while it is in our realm of influence, it's not what we excel in. It's not what we focus ourselves in. So I would imagine somebody a little higher up in the church of Halor, or maybe even of Erathis could maybe do something. It's probably something they do a little more of.
And where would we have to go for that?
Oh, I mean, there's probably people anywhere that follow them. They are the most followed, but the stronghold of Palor is very far away. It is over past the capital, past Ignion.
Do you think Raven Queen might be able to help? Would I know that too?
That He probably could as well, yes.
We could. The place where I'm from, pretty close to here. Probably a day travel, or two maybe. I don't know. It's to the east of Ozamor.
That'd probably be about 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days.
But my village is how far?
About 3.
We got a 3-day.
I don't know which one would be better option for the curses. I'm not sure. Would I know like anyone capable in my town, or do I know?
I mean, the one person you interacted with the most was your teacher.
Oh, okay. I don't know the rest then. Okay.
Why don't
Just throwing this out there. Greater Restoration removes curses, and it's 5th level. Druids can learn it, so a 9th level druid could do this with at most a day's preparation.
Okay. We should probably
So-
go to a place there.
Yeah.
It's
And
on
I
the
mean,
way
it-
anyway.
also on the
too,
way
yeah.
that we're headed towards?
Yeah.
I am not fully I have not learned everything there is to learn that people in my village have learned, but do I, at my understanding now, strongly believe that my elder would be able to do this?
Make a history check.
History.
Well, thank goodness. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
So
Okay.
19.
19.
19.
So 19.
Hell yeah.
So you know that your elder, your chieftainess from your tribe, she is extremely ancient. She has walked with Melora. That is something that is like the reason why she is still the chieftainess. She has a lot of abilities, and you could very easily see that being something she could probably figure out, and she has more power behind her casting than Dalea, for sure.
Okay, we should probably prepare to leave then.
We
Even though
should
Go to
wait
sleep for like a couple
light.
more hours. Yeah. I'm gonna head up since we got a plan. Good night.
Elias, before you go,
Yes.
you know
Oh.
your hut.
Yes.
Could you? One of the things that the reason we cast it in the wild is only creatures you say can get through it.
Yes.
Would you be able to cast it in here so I can rest at least a bit?
Sure. I'll be here too if that's okay with you. I cannot leave you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I just start casting it right in front of the building, kind of like an extension. Kind of a little hut in front of the building for like an extension in there.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
Um,
are you cast? Okay, anyway.
how late is it? What time?
Like
Ish.
4 in the morning.
So
So
we
you
aren't
would
gonna
have
get
had-
a full long rest in before.
Yeah, you can
this.
get your full long rest. Denono at this point would have already gotten his, because he only has to meditate for 4
So-
hours.
Just question: will we get our long rest after we wake up before we leave?
You can decide to take a long rest and, just leave later in the day if you want.
I mean, we were in the middle of the long rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
I'll say you
It
can
takes-
just continue the long rest and complete it after, because it's just, you can complete it as long as you don't have an hour or more of like strenuous activity. So
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
person who like was doing a lot of like running around was Denono,
Yeah.
and
He's
it
already
was
slept.
less than an hour. Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
Um,
okay. And I am taking a
finish-
short rest then. That will
Okay.
give me back my wild shapes, which I used.
I'll finish my long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you finish your night of sleep in the old house of your slain enemy that has already experienced a lot of turbulence. That is where we're going to end our session tonight, just as you guys are going to leave in the next day.
Oof.
So, whew. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Solid.
Fun night back. Come back on Wednesday for more D&D if you wish. Come back on Friday and Saturday for random gaming if you like. And we'll see you next week for more of this craziness. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.